Welcome, guys. Happy birthday to Nintendo Switch. It's its 5th anniversary. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining with us on this surprise chill stream. We had to do it.
Surprise stealth stream. That's why we always tell you to hit the bell.
Right.
You get a notification because this year we have a lot of surprise. Not some. I say a lot. And then starting today. Oh gosh, 5 years, Danny.
5 years, man. I'm 5 years older than the day of the launch of the Switch.
Seriously.
This is incredible. You know, I was already old guy. To be honest,
I don't know why you picked that thumbnail, Danny. I looked so young back then. I looked at the picture. I was like, wow. You probably looked at the thumbnail and then look at now and me and they're like, wow, Evelyn, what happened to you?
All right.
Why did you put your picture in there? I know I got a picture of you.
You saw what you were holding? That's the goods. The goods speaks volumes. You know what my picture was. Well, there was a picture of me and Evelyn together. That could be, but that's another time for another day.
We got a lot of pictures. You
got a lot of pictures.
You got more because back then I was a shy girl. I was a shy girl. Yeah, I was. So you got a picture with oh my gosh, so many people at that event. I will never forget that event. We were like homeless there, like for 30 plus hours out there. Remember, 5 years ago during this month, it's still cold, guys. And I think today. Yes, about
well, right now, if we go back in time, exactly 12:43 a.m. 2017, March 3rd. I want to make it clear. We were literally just walking. Approximately about this time, we were about walking out of the Nintendo New York store with our Nintendo Switch and the goods, right? The other goods in there in that day.
Yes.
And we're obviously it's in Manhattan.
Danny.
Manhattan.
We already spoke about that.
I gotta say the way that people know how they usually would say it. Manhattan.
Then do you know
that's if you're a tourist?
Yeah.
To say Manhattan. And we're heading home. And my gosh, we still weren't feeling. We're tired, but not tired. I don't know if you know that feeling.
Wait, but then maybe you don't want to tell them that much, Danny. Don't tell them that much.
Right?
Some of you probably Crucifix no. Some of you probably know what we're talking about because pretty much through this video, you guys subscribe to us. Thank you so much. Happy 5th anniversary to some of us together. I know BMG one of them. Through this video you guys found us.
Yeah, and right? I know that all this entire 5 years, our journey came together because our passion of gaming, but especially Nintendo Switch because it is a system that we focus heavily on the last 5 years, obviously, right?
Yes.
And if I should springboard our channel to the way it is today, so thanks to Nintendo Switch and everything. Yumo, thank you so much. Happy 5th anniversary to Nintendo Switch. Absolutely. And it goes, thank you for your 20 months with us. Really appreciate you are part of the 5-year journey all this time.
20 months. That's
oh,
like
snap. Oh, we have a good old friend. I recognize you. Gare Bear Gaming Ground. Good to see you. It's an old-time OG YouTuber. I really appreciate you popping in.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you for popping. It's like in my era when we were still, the YouTube was still small.
Right? Can't believe it's 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, time's fly when you just have fun. Just blinking eye and then you just don't know, like, wow, 5 years. I was still telling Danny a few days ago, it's like, Danny, it's gonna be 5 years. And then Danny was like, wow.
I can't believe it.
Like not I can't believe it's butter, but like that one. I can't believe it's 5 years. Crazy. This is the second midnight launch that I was with Danny. Like the first one was with the Wii U. That was like about 8 hours ish. But this one, I don't think we top any midnight launch or any midnight launch.
Any launch period.
This is the one. This one, guy. 30 plus hours.
Oof. I don't think I could do that again. It's crazy.
No, we can't. We're too retro. We're already 5 years above.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it again. It's a little different vein when I think back of the craziness that was to happen, Yeah, definitely, Gilbert. I remember a lot of the OGs, and you're definitely one of them. I appreciate it. We used to talk to each other and everything. So I tell you, I give you guys a shout out because you deserve it. Yeah.
Believe it or not, Danny, even he said he still remember the first subscriber. He still remember people that subscribed to him like 10 years ago, comment whatsoever. We remember pretty much everyone. That's why we read everyone comments, and sometimes we're like, hey, long time no see, like how you doing, all that.
For real.
But thank you for joining.
BMG. My gosh, I'm like looking at it, it's a blaring. What does this come out into? It's like, happy anniversary, guys. Loving my new white Switch OLED. The screen is gorgeous. Never though a system would bring great friends. Love you guys.
Wait,
definitely.
Do you mean family?
Friends. That's
family.
Good friends. That's according to me.
I told Danny. I was typing that response on Twitter to Danny's post. You guys saw it. I was like friends.
Yeah.
I'm like more like family.
Yeah.
It's like 5 years. We're like playing games together, and then we've been streaming not every day, but still it's like it's like we already know each other. What you like, what we don't like, what do we have fun. What Danny is not into puzzle game or whatsoever or things like that. But
I have my moments. It's all good.
But BMG, I told BMG that he got the system today.
Yes.
I was like, oh, it's a perfect day. He said, what do you mean a perfect day? I said, you'll see.
He didn't even know it was that period of cycle to reach this year. You know?
Yes. But yeah, that's why Danny was saying like he did the video of Nintendo Switch OLED, but then many people were saying like, oh, it looks good. And then Danny was like, no, you have to see in person. I mean, yes, he could tell you it looks great, but then sometimes you have to see it in person.
Yeah.
And that's one example for BMG. Like
no video will tell you the whole story. You have to see it in person. So BMG definitely saw how the Nintendo Switch OLED is a huge improvement from the original launch Nintendo Switch system. I mean, it's leaps and bounds in technology, right? But enjoy BMG. Oh my goodness, this is lit.
Senior HD, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You probably gonna disown me for this. I wasn't able to order a Nintendo Switch until March 20th. My order came with Snipper Clips, Just Dance, and Zelda. That's okay, man. You just
you disown you for what? For
the Just Dance. That's the only thing. It's okay, man. You're just a dirty casual back there. That's okay.
wait. But then he got Zelda.
Yeah.
I think that's
no. He just got Zelda because he goes for the hype. I could tell he's the type of person who would go for the hype, and then he was just a dirty little casual, and then he just buy whatever people buy at the time.
Snipper Clips him.
I'm very surprised you bought.
I love the game. I'm telling you, I love the game because Danny's pretty bad at it. So I'm like, yes, Danny, that's not how you do it.
I still remember the memories of me playing Snipper Clips with Evelyn, and then of course with friends and family. Oh, that's
my brother.
My brain just like it's non-functional. It really wasn't.
My brother is good. I was like, Danny, just give the control to my brother.
You really gotta work together, and I feel like I'm holding people back when I play game. Maybe one day we'll play those games. We're gonna like. We're gonna see how the stupidity come out of me. You know.
I don't want to go through that again.
Oh no.
And then we're talking about 5 years later. You know. Probably the reaction time is lower, so
I'm worse now than I was 5 years ago. Just want to put that out there. I'm worse now, so
yes.
Yeah. Hey Marsha, it's good to see you. We are one family. Absolutely good to see you all the way from Germany. I always have pleasure having you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's
indeed.
like 6 a.m. for him. Thank you so much for joining, Marsha. You're a trooper.
Trooper, man. What the world? You guys are lit. You guys are lit. I gotta catch up with you guys. Give me a second. This is crazy. BMG with another huge blaring contribution. Thank you so much. As friends and family, you don't have to, man. You know the deal. Don't do it. You got bills. You just bought your OLED. You ain't gonna just load on me. But thank you. I really appreciate it. It's a friends and family. There are some newbies. LOL. HD. But that's okay. I don't disown HD. He got a Switch, so I'm happy he did. And even though he got it later on, but he still got it, you know. But thank you again, BMG.
Thank you so much. You know you're not in a situation, BMG.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that. All the love.
Paul, thank you so much for your 12 months. I appreciate it. And this is happy 5th anniversary Nintendo Switch. There's so many great games on the Switch. It definitely lives up to the hype around it. Absolutely. You know, I want to throw back a little bit. It's can I catch up? Oh my goodness, Chris FX. Yeah. Let me finish up and then I'll get to my commentary a little bit. Chris FX, thank you so much for your 33 months. And I know Chris FX has been on our channel even predates the Nintendo Switch. So that's shout out to you.
Yes, that's why you're not part of the newbie. Christopher is like, who are you calling newbie? You're not. Christopher is
really far back. He has comments on my channel that I discovered randomly. Oh my goodness, Christopher has been that long, you know, like that tells you a sign. Shouts to you, Chris. Just smash over the German engineering.
Oh my goodness,
good to see you, Smash Bro. Marshall X, thank you for your 36 months. 36. This is bonkers numbers now. Bonkers.
What's 36 months? How many years, Eddie?
Okay, 12, 24, 36. That's 3 years. 3 times 12 is 36. You do the math from there. At least I know my multiples of 12, you know? At least somewhat of it. What a journey. Nintendo Switch crew, Germany is in the house. Yeah. I love you guys. And I said before, we are one family. Absolutely. Well said. I do appreciate that.
I thought you're about to read like Nintendo Switch, what is it? German engineer.
Well, it's not really German. That one is not really German engineering.
but he is, you know.
Well, Marshall X himself is German engineer.
Did you see that in Mario Party, Danny?
Yeah, it's we gotta do that again, Marshall. I'm telling you, we gotta do a rematch. We gotta redo stuff.
One question, Marshall X. How did you find us?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm most curious. We never asked you about that one. How did you find us?
Yeah, I wanna refresh my memory. Because I was telling Danny, no, it's this. Danny said, no, it's that. I'm like, no, let's ask Marshall X first. See who's right.
Let me guess, HD. You got it from GameStop because that's the only way that you got the bundle, the unwanted bundles of GameStop. Is that why? It has to be. Knowing you,
that's one thing.
The dude that buys scalper prices, HD, obviously, and then I think that's why he got that. Shame on you. I mean, unless you want the games, I don't know.
It's better than scalper, so
it's not scalper, but that's GameStop's way of putting things that you don't want in there, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that because then you get games that you don't really.
Let me know, Vishti, and then you redeem yourself a little bit.
We kind of know because it's 5 years. Yeah. We already know how.
Yeah, they do that back then. I know.
Yeah.
Marshall X,
thank you.
My goodness, the you guys,
thank you so much.
Chat is lit. Thank you. I remember watching your videos from the launch of the Switch, and then joined the channel on Mario Odyssey streams. Awesome memories. The Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Odyssey. So it's around in the holiday season of 2017.
But then watching videos of the launch, then
no, that's how it works. How you two work. You watch one of my videos, they're gonna start recommending you other stuff. You know.
Oh, okay.
And then you kind of go full circle. You come to my channel. Welcome to the hood. You know, that kind of thing.
But then, so that means happy 5th anniversary.
Yeah,
sort of.
5 years. Oh snap!
Aww.
It's like we catching good old friends now. You know, like. When we're talking to each other, all you guys.
Gosh, 5 years.
Yeah. No, don't be discouraged. Even if you were here with us yesterday or 5 years ago,
5 seconds, 5 minutes ago, 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5. My man, I'm repeating myself. 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years. You guys are part of this journey.
Yes.
And we're very happy. Seriously, really happy. It just so many great memories. A lot of great memories.
Wingman said something. I don't know the context, but I'm just reading random comments now because you guys are so lit. Oh my goodness. This is give me a reason. But it did give me a reason to play through Breath of the Wild twice. You played twice? You beat me, man. I can't even get to that level because it's so big. The game is so large, you know, that kind of sense. Like I know, like playing it twice, meaning like it could be different any way. Like you can play from the very beginning and then go through like the whole 9 yards of getting it. I still haven't even gone through all the Divine Beasts myself. It's just like sad. I definitely gotta beat that the Death Mountain Divine Beast one, right? Crazy.
BMG is so bad.
33 months.
So bad.
That's adorable, Chris FX. LOL. 44 months here. 44 months
You're
here.
so bad.
God, BMG.
Well, I think Crucifix is know us longer though, so it's
He has comments because
Yeah.
he predates when even YouTube had really streaming as a feature.
I think even
That's the truth.
even before I appeared on the channel, I think
Yes, it was before Evelyn's era came to be. You know,
I was the camera lady.
yeah,
though,
camera
back
lady,
then, yes.
or barely a camera lady because I
Barely.
I was doing my own magic here, right? Thank you. You guys are lit. Thank you so much for all
Thank
the
you so
contributions.
much.
I really appreciate it. You guys, I can't say thank you enough, man. It's been
Honestly,
crazy.
we were thinking to streaming tomorrow, but we were like, I was so hyped because it's 5 years. It's just,
Gotta
I
do it.
still remember like around this time we like
Yeah, we were
Robbing the
right now
bed and
about
like-
now about 1 a.m. 5 years ago, 2017 of today's date. We're literally now heading home, and I think at this point the feeling of tiredness settling in, the whole bones kind of chills.
Yeah.
You kind of get that adrenaline rush to come down a little bit. We got our system. Now we gotta come home, just set all those things down because Ellen and I were carrying big bags. There's a good reason for it because we brought the goods.
yes.
And we're gonna show it to you guys in a second. It's crazy, you know.
Yeah, don't tell them much.
I
Don't
didn't
tell
say
them
too much. Didn't say
we
it.
have a little surprise.
Yeah, a little surprise.
It was a last minute surprise thing that we thought to share with you guys today.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a little weird because this is the first time we're doing this.
Right?
First time. We're
I
just
don't-
doing
we
it.
don't do this.
No, we never did this.
It's.
We're just doing it for you guys.
I'm kind of feeling a
should
little
we change the-
queasy. I
No,
don't know.
no,
Maybe I should change my
No,
plan.
we should change the plan then.
I don't know.
We still have time.
Yeah,
to
of
think
course,
about
of
it.
course. I
Depends how you guys behave.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know. We should do it. But anyway, before we have few time to think about it. Christopher, thank you so much.
Chris, thank you so. VMG, those months are not accurate. They aren't accurate. You tell them. You tell them. I got you. I got your back, Chris.
We got proof though.
Yeah, I got proof. I literally have documentation of your history on my channel. Trust me, I have it. The OG days of YouTube will never go away because I remember who were there from day one. I didn't even know who my first subscriber was. I actually do know. And who is my most recent one too, which is crazy. Alan, thank you. Appreciate it. I'll be on in 5 minutes. That's cool. See you in a little bit. Yeah.
You should apply.
Yeah, Joeyman, good to see you. Master Sword Trials on Master Mode was so cool. Joeyman
I
was,
know him. He loved it.
yeah, he plays like crazy. He doesn't stop, literally. But good to see you, Joeyman. Usually offline. Still waiting for Danny to get that golden Korok seed. I don't know. What are you talking about? I never got it. So
Forget about it.
that's like a little spoiler for me, right?
Ours.
Good to see you usually. Ars, good to have you.
Did we woke you up?
I think
from-
he woke
from
up.
the nap. I'm so
I think
sorry,
so.
Ars. This is a surprise.
Mhm. I know, right?
Change nothing. BMG say keep the plan. Look
It
at
changes
that.
nothing. Yeah, that's
You guys
crazy.
really wanted to keep the plan?
VMG for milk and cereal.
Oh no!
Yes, I do remember those days. BMG was one of those crazy contributors on the channel.
Oh.
Where literally he'll give you money for
Milk.
the milk, the cereal, the bowl.
the spoon, the bowl, café con leche, my piece of bread.
Yeah, literally that kind of stuff.
Joymon remember that.
He knows.
Joymon,
He knows.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Many
those
of
are
you.
OG
Oh my
days.
gosh, you guys.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah.
Thinking back of those times. Oh my god.
No. Smash Bros. Not that. No. We leave that. That's for BMG, not for us. But yeah, I gotta say. Well, you know what? I don't know. You wanna do it? I don't know.
I lost my mind because I'm thinking the craziness of this community here right now.
Let's just do it for them,
Yeah?
or maybe not.
Or maybe not. I'll spill it. I'll spill in a second if I don't change my mind. It depends on how you guys
Just
behave.
later.
Yeah, a little
Depends
bit.
how they behave.
Yeah, it depends how they behave. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how they behave.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this: we never did this on
No.
our channel ever.
No.
And then it's gonna be something.
All right, I guess they're behaving pretty good, right? Look like for now. For bowl and utensil and to eat the cereal. See? BMG literally is doing it. BMG, what are you doing, man? Hold the fort. Hold it.
BMG. I know
The
boy,
bank is gonna block you. You know that they've done it before in the past, right?
many times.
Many times. and those good old days will come back. And it's not, I can't stop it, but the bank will do it to protect you, man.
You guys, look at that.
Ay.
Oh, the perfect music.
I know, right? It's so hype now. It's so hype. Oh gosh, Pokemon hype. Let's go. Enjoy my finish his exam. Let's go. Nice.
Good. Oh, nice.
Oh, right on the anniversary of the Switch. What a coincidence, right on the dot. He's like, he just conveniently said, I just finished it today, and now I'm gonna party hardy,
Yeah.
Oh, but my question to you guys before we kind of show you, what did you guys play? Obviously, most of you guys will probably say Breath of the Wild because it is the big launch title for Nintendo Switch.
Benny.
But I don't know. You could be playing Just Dance for all I know.
1-2 Switch.
1-2 Switch is that's fine. You want to play that. Just being honest, let me know, what did you play? What did you buy? There are obviously other games outside of Breath of the Wild that was launched
Was it
on launch day.
No, I forgot.
There was a Bomberman R online. I think that's how they call it. Bomberman R.
It was.
Yeah, right?
I mean, it's 5 years, guys. I forgot.
Yeah.
And there's to today's date, I have no idea what's the number, but there's so many games on the Nintendo Switch. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. Like, you guys know, I'm still catching up on a stream playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. We talk about a few weeks later, Kirby and Forgotten Land, and many more games coming this year.
Yeah,
We're like,
right.
This is like Christmas for us.
Let's see here. So, Arts, obviously, you got the Switch later on, and then you played Let's Go Pikachu. Pokemon has a Pokemon from Arts. All right, that's cool.
I played Let's Go Pikachu too.
HD's Breath of the Wild. So I'm assuming.
So what happened to the snipper clip?
I think he got the bundle. That's what he got.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm sure. Knowing him, I could tell. I could read you like a book, guys. In a lot of ways, when you tell me, I'm gonna interpret it, and that's exactly what you don't even need to tell me. I know you got the bundle. Let me see here. Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild.
What?
Join mine with his Destiny 2.
What's the unlock button here?
I know, right? But he did recourse and he said Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, and then you play like non-stop.
Man, don't you get tired of that game already? It's been like 5 years, bro. How old is that game? Destiny 2.
I think they had
It's time to bungee jump off that bungee game. I'm not kidding. It's about time. You gotta move on, man. Graduate a little bit.
I think he had like a what did you show me last time? Like an update or DLC? I don't know, and something like that.
It's just grabbing you more money, man. I gotta move away, Jim. Oh man, too much.
Play a lot of Breath of the Wild. Oh, Puyo Tetris!
Puyo Tetris.
Oh, Mega Man Collection. A lot of Mario Kart 8.
Nice. Of course, everyone gotta play a lot of Mario Kart, right? And then like Smash Bros, he just joined the reigns after so many years. Welcome, Smash Bros, in the racing world of Mario, right?
I know, right?
My bro got a Switch before me, but I played the hell out of Octopath Traveler on his. I got mine for a Smash, of course.
Of course.
Of
Are you
course.
sure you didn't get it for Mario Kart?
Hey, you meant to say Mario Kart 8, right? Deluxe. But of course, you enjoyed it. That's good. No matter where you guys played it, you got it. Well, obviously in the time frame of 5 years. I want to say this though. Before let me catch up one couple more guys. Alan, thank you so much for the contribution.
You,
really,
Alan.
I am in the house. I've got a big present. Hey.
Oh.
I'm gonna just pop.
Sorry,
the chat just updated. I lost your comment. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a big present. Hey, I did receive the package. I didn't have time to open it before work. I'll be documenting my reaction tomorrow. I can't wait to see what you sent. Thanks for being awesome. Alan, thank you. I really appreciate it. Let me know you got it safe and sound. So you got that package, the goods.
I got the notification too because I want to make sure you guys get it. But I did send you an email. You might want to check the email before you do that because I know
for good reason.
Yeah, for good reason.
So hold your hands, hold your cutting material. Obviously opening it up. But thank you, Alan, for a very generous contribution.
Thank you so much, Alan. Woo. And I know two of you guys, Tammy on Twitter, I think Benjamin and Salvador got the goodies from us too, from the Edge Glad, and I'm glad you guys liked it. Two of you guys haven't opened yet. I can't wait to see your reaction. Well, at least see on Twitter, like a message or video. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I was able to like do all this for you guys.
Definitely. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought here.
Sorry,
I was thinking of memories right now. But I want to give a little commentary before we begin the fun stuff, right? And I remember when Nintendo Switch was announced. I'm sure many of you guys, I'm assuming you guys are hardcore. You go look at these content stuff, but it was a different era. 5 years ago, there wasn't that many Nintendo creators out there. And what I do remember when at that time 5 years ago, before 5 years ago, obviously when they did the presentation to show the system for the first time, everyone was scratching their heads. It's a concept that was never done before. You have to look back in the time, an era where obviously game consoles were home systems, and you either differentiate. I can't even say the word today. Between a handheld like a Nintendo 3DS or Game Boy, whatever, versus a Nintendo Switch, which is now a hybrid console. That's what people used to say, right? The hybrid console. Now we just call it the Switch, the Nintendo Switch, and you play as how you want to play it. You could play at home or on the go, or just have it you playing it on the bed. Potty. Don't drop it though.
No, that would be painful.
I'm sorry, but don't do it. So you have different ways to play. It kind of revolutionized the way we play video game. It kind of adapted to the times where a lot of gamers, I'm just going to go back in 5 years. Think about it. Mobile gaming was getting bigger and bigger. And so Nintendo kind of fulfilled a market niche that craves gaming on the go, but also satisfy core gamers where they like to play a full-blown home console experience. So that came out to be Nintendo Switch, and what a great concept that they evolved it from the Nintendo Wii U. You have to give props to the Wii U, no matter what the case is, your stance on the Wii U and anything. But it takes from the Wii, what it was for the Wii U, and evolved it to what we have for Nintendo Switch. And of course, after 5 years, I think all of us can see that games represent from different parts of genres and franchises. And I said this before, during the Super Nintendo era, this is like the first time since Super Nintendo that we have this much third-party support on a system. Because after Super Nintendo, the third-party support obviously has gradually declined due to competition and what's happened in the marketplace. That's just fact. You can't break it down anyway, because we lost a lot of developers along the way. And now that Nintendo Switch did well, and it kind of gave this concept like, hey, people likes to play with the system. And it brought up games like I would never thought we brought to the system, like, Doom, just an example. All those like more graphically intensive games, because in all honesty, it's it's okay. We can. Okay. Let me know if you guys can see me. I think I got disconnected in the middle of my conversation here.
That was a brief.
That was a brief introduction loss. I don't know. I'm back. I know. I don't know what happened. The internet just got disconnected on me or something, which is crazy. You can see me? Good. Oh my goodness, the contributions here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for confirming. Yeah. Sometimes you get too excited, the computer can't hold up. The internet can't hold up. It's crazy. It's kind of withholding my enthusiasm here. Really appreciate the contributions, Alan. Shout outs to you. This is a happy 5th anniversary for the Nintendo Switch from Salvador. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. BMG, I wonder if Benjamin is in. That's another concept. That's another conversation for another day. Today we're gonna focus on Nintendo Switch. That's gonna kill my enthusiasm. I can't. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Let's just say BMG, Benjamin got his Scepter TV. And I'm like, why?
All I heard the whole day, then you said, why? Even in Spanish, ¿por qué?
Yeah, ¿por qué? Mamma mia. Ay caramba, Yeah.
Anyway, we'll leave that for the next time.
I was like face palming so hard, I
BMG, look what you just did.
You destroyed my feelings. You killed my mood. I was on fire.
I blamed you, BMG.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
What you were saying?
I lost my train of thought. But anyway, yeah. So as I was saying, we all got to appreciate Nintendo Switch giving so many games of different genres, different like franchises that haven't seen for the light of day for a long time. We got a whole line of, like, an example, Final Fantasy. If you guys know, back in the Super Nintendo era into Nintendo 64, we lost Square Enix, or I should say Square Soft in the time. And then a lot of developers kind of fell off the boat on Nintendo systems, and we only primarily kind of fostered this environment where only Nintendo games were thriving on a Nintendo platform. I don't want to see that. That's actually something that I grew up in an era where Nintendo was literally top dog. I'm gonna sound like a fanboy a little bit, but hear me out here. It's not that I'm being a fanboy, because I lived through the times like Nintendo was top dog, and then Nintendo was not top dog, and of course Nintendo Switch being, now this is where we're getting to modern day. Nintendo Switch now has reached over 100 million systems sold. Let that sink in. Over 100 million. I'm not giving you an exact number because I don't know exactly. It's like more than 103. I know that for sure, but I'm just giving you a good number, round number, and it's impressive. Obviously, not every system that released in history reached that number. To reach that milestone is tremendous. So that means it penetrated mainstream and hardcore audience alike, and it surpassed the Wii. The Wii was like a mainstream juggernaut. Like, everyone bought that system just to play Wii Sports, and that's it. But not the case for the Switch. People bought the Switch, and they play a variety of games. You guys speaks volume what you play. I don't need to name games. You know what you got. You have if you got five games, that's actually more than a lot of players bought their Wii initially. And that's it. That's the end of the lifespan for the Wii. They got the system, they got that one game with that system, and that's it. That's for bulk of it, because it caters so much to casual. But the Switch is different. They perfectly balance casuals and hardcore alike, and that's what makes the user base to reach over 100 million, and it's still selling like crazy. That's just the bottom line. No matter whatever the competition comes out, this is fact. No matter whatever the competition comes out, and you know what I'm talking about with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X or S, whatever you want to get, you get, the Switch will still outsell it. That's not even a question, because of pure market penetration, mindset, and as well as the fact that everyone knows about it. When you think of games, you're just gonna most likely now people will probably recommend the Nintendo Switch. The PS5 and Xbox Series X is not gonna be the first choice. That's the bottom line. First of all, it's hard to get. It's not like you can walk into like any store to get it. And to this day, like BMG, he got his Nintendo Switch OLED. It's actually readily available. It's not hard. I know Art one time was like he was getting a hard time to get it. I know it's going to be readily available. It's mass produced. It's going to be the case. Just that there's a chip shortage right now for all semiconductors. What I can say is this, though, and I want to emphasize this very importantly. And I know that a lot of the steam has been taken away from Nintendo Switch because it is 5 years. The hardware hasn't changed, but the mindset has changed. But that does not change how we perceive games enjoyment. You can have the most weakest hardware, but that does not make a game less enjoyable than a game that's AAA on a modern triple modern triple modern AAA title, right? Games enjoyment, games fun factor is all about design. It's all about the way you use the hardware. That's the bottom line. No matter how you break it down, and I'm gonna tell you from history right now. You can look it up. The most powerful system does not equate to the most successful system. If you look back in history, not like 9 out of 10 times, it's not the most strongest hardware. It's actually the contrary. You know, like I'll give an example. Like I'm going to talk about the GameCube era. GameCube didn't do as well, but it's well beloved now for the Nintendo community and people who have the system. I loved it. The PS2 was a weaker system. It actually sold buckets load. It's actually the most sold system of all time for now. But there's a reason why. I think that the people don't understand how they get that number, because Sony, they kind of like sneaky in the way they do it. They support the system for 10 years. So they get like Just Dance and stuff like that, and like keeps releasing. They'll support the system for 10 long years, even though they have like the next generation system out. So that's how they build that 150. So for Nintendo to reach that 100 in 5 years, and then for PS2 to reach about 150 in 10 years, you know, that's pretty speaks volume.
It's 100 something already.
Yeah. 100 and something. It's over 100, just to give you a sense. I'm picking PS2 as the highest benchmark. That is the most sold system of all time, period.
So I'm just saying if Nintendo Switch family will be for 10 years, that number's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I could imagine because 5 years you're already like 100 million rich. So imagine another 5 year. And then with all the games that you guys know, the games are coming out only this year. It's the ones that announced. It's easy. Like someone's gonna come. A team in time is gonna keep buying it. Literally.
Yeah.
Yes.
You was like, are we gonna see Danny doing Just Dance stream? No. No.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm a little too prideful and hardcore. Not to knock you guys. If you want to play, you play. I'm not gonna stop you. But I am just too prideful to play that game. Just putting it out there. Nothing. Not knocking you guys who want to play. You know, it's okay.
I mean, I have relatives that plays it, so it's fine. I mean, but that's.
And you know what? Just Dance sells like crazy to the casuals. Just to the dirty casuals. not to say nothing wrong with the dirty casuals too. Just say it's just joking around, you know. Wow, Danny wrecked the Just Dance community. Come on, I'm looking you directly.
Smash Bros. Would you?
I know you don't play Just Dance, so you can't tell me.
Tell me, Smash Bros. Come on.
Not once I've seen you mention Just Dance. There are some of you guys that play it, and I know specifically who plays it.
I think Smash would dance in Smash.
Right.
He would do the taunt in Smash. Teabagging.
So it's going to be...
DDR Pro?
DDR Pro. I'll take that. I'll take DDR. I play DDR.
Yeah, DDR is good.
It's a little different with DDR. Just Dance is just...
It's Just Dance.
It's Just Dance. It's exactly the title. It's just dancing, and that's it. I don't know. I can't do it. No way. Danny will only play Mario DDR on GameCube.
Oh, I missed it?
I probably would, but oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the contributions. Yeah, we got disconnected. I think we lost track of it. Benjamin has a lot of explaining to do, and he has to buy Danny and I Advil for the headache he gave us. Yeah, man.
Okay, BMG, stop it.
He likes to detract me from my speech, my talk here.
Actually, yeah, BMG is right though.
He's right though.
I'm telling you that day, Danny couldn't do anything.
I couldn't.
He couldn't edit video. He couldn't work on the on the layout of the stream. He couldn't do anything. Yeah. Literally, the whole day I was hearing it was porque. Why?
I couldn't think right. There's no way.
I'm like, Evelyn, look, why this one and not this one? I'm like,
I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it, that's a throwaway TV. I'd rather stare at the wall. I'm not kidding.
Then he told me that I'd rather not have it.
I'd rather not have it.
That's what he
said. I'd rather not have it. That's ours. Like, what's a spect? Is that how you even pronounce it? Spectre?
Yeah,
Spectre TV?
Spectre. Oh.
You know what Spectre sounds like? That's from like 007, James Bond. Spectre, the organization. That's the evil organization in 007. James Bond. You know, it's a TV made of recycled paper. BFG.
Wow, BFG. Oh my gosh, Ars.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. He got a whopping 50.
Heck?
So I know this is a lot, but it's worth it to you. Dude,
oh my gosh,
you did a big one.
You just did it last time.
You guys are crazy. Thank you though. Thank you.
I'm feeling like
hot. Yeah, just red as Evelyn's gonna open the ventilator. This is crazy. Oh my god. Thank you, Ars. Shout outs to all of you guys for the contribution. Really, we didn't even start much, and I know the hype is real.
Thank you so much.
The 5 years is real. And oh gosh.
Sorry.
Yeah, Evelyn lost track of it. Evelyn don't want to get close to me anymore because she knows I'm gonna face palm so hard from the TV talk.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ars.
Oh, you guys are so kind. Seriously.
Honestly, I always say, if you guys have the means, I really appreciate it. If you don't go out of your way to do it. You know, it means a lot just for you guys to join with us, just hang out, and you know, any contribution we do appreciate.
Aww.
But it will definitely go back to the channel, and I do. Bonheart, thank you.
I know. Mm-hmm. I was about to say that. See, my partner know me so well. Don't make Evelyn cry on the 5th anniversary of the Switch. Exactly. It's supposed to be a celebration. Yeah. Oh gosh.
VMG says, I even went to ShopRite to show him there was a better deal on a better TV and cheaper price at the supermarket. It is very true. VMG actually showed me a picture and like,
you guys are killing me. One is you guys are making me like about to like tear, and then one about to like laughing from tear. I don't know. Oh yeah, you guys.
Savage. Savage. Oh, don't make Evelyn cry on the 5th anniversary of the Switch.
Yeah, guys, right? I did very well makeup today, please.
Yeah, right. Evelyn took her time to prepare. Hence that we're starting now, right? A little bit later. Yeah. Alan, thank you. I want a cup noodle emoji back. We'll see. You gotta put out your demands, right? I'll consider it. Thank you so much, Alan.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I'm getting him.
I know. Stop, Marshall. Stop it. You already made me emotional like a few days ago.
Right.
And some of you did already.
Yeah.
It means a lot, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, though. Honestly, thank you, guys. But anyway, we're gonna keep the energy going because we're gonna show you guys something, a little surprise. We never do this.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
BMG, big oof. Yeah, big oof. Oh man, big oof indeed. Who put the onions here? I don't know. That's a good question. The onions are real, right? I'm not cutting it because I can't cut. Can't cut onions. I like this better. Yeah. Oh, everyone has their favorites, right? To change topics from questionable TV purchase, who will remember to get the best clay rabbit and gift yesterday? The wingman. Wait, you went to the other account? Danny is giving away his Metroid statue. I heard. What Metroid statue? Which one is that?
Oh, wait, what?
What?
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Oh, by the way, I haven't even get a chance to give Tuzo the edge glass mirror.
Yes.
It's
hard to even reach him.
Yeah, you guys know what he's going through. But I still have it on hand, and then I'll make sure to give it to him. And talking about giveaway.
Talk about giveaway. Go ahead.
No, maybe I'll leave it for later.
Oh,
no,
you heard that?
Later,
snap.
Later,
Okay. I don't know any of this. This is not something I predicted or know. Alan, thank you. Pop-Tart emoji when? Oh, really?
Oh my gosh, you.
Oh, really? Oh, snap.
I know you guys are not going to stop until I try Pop-Tart.
Yeah. I really never tried Pop-Tarts. The food, just letting you guys know. It's not a game. It's a food.
Oh, Marshall.
Oh, Marshall.
I'm telling you right now for all of you guys. The last did we announce the last time? I think they were in summer, right? Your 10th anniversary on YouTube, and we were celebrating like every month.
We did.
You know what, guys? That celebration hasn't ended yet.
No.
This month we're gonna have some celebration. So I do highly recommend you to stay tuned on our channel because we might have some announcement either on stream or community posts because we like to give back to all of you guys. And you guys have been so amazing to us. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. And thank you so much for all this wonderful 10 years. I mean, it really means a lot to us. The support, you guys are awesome. Yeah.
BMG once again rocking it here. Oh my goodness. Let me
time?
catch up. You guys are lit. Let me see here.
That's the one before. Okay, that's the one.
Oh gosh. And no, this ain't a surprise, Evelyn. My eyes are still not red. Soon it will be though.
BMG. Where's my chancla? I'm gonna get the chancla.
I gotta speak to your wife now. Gotta speak to your wife.
He doesn't let me speak to his wife.
That's a problem. We gotta find out. Hey Cindy, good to see you.
Oh
we got you. I'm trying to catch up. You guys are so lit in the chat. It was just like bonkers. So
5 years.
Yeah, Cindy was one of the crew we were online with for
so many great memories.
30 plus hours. 30 plus years.
You'll be there 30 plus years.
30 plus years.
Cindy,
oh man,
I miss you guys so much. Oh my god.
Good to see you back. Oh man.
Hopefully one day, hopefully things gets better. Yeah. I don't know. 6th anniversary, 7, 8. I don't know. We get together. We take a group picture. A lot of great memory with all of you guys. Yeah. Cindy was there, with all of us in there. We were like
the whole 9 yards.
Yeah,
literally. Oh gosh. Oh boy. I think I called everything. I had to switch accounts. I had to post about. I had posted about 30 times, and nothing is really more.
Just post it again, guys. Sorry. I don't know. Something
is going on.
Yeah, he was trying to put I think like the games that he play. You just post the game.
I think sometimes if the list is long,
Yeah.
you wanna
Split
break it down.
yeah.
That way it'll go through. It's I don't know why.
Yeah. My wife is on vacation. Yeah.
Is that why you're
okay.
doing this?
No, it's not.
No, can't be.
She's
Can't be.
not
Oh
on
god.
vacation. Yeah. I don't know what he did, but
Marshack's like, we won NintendoCade Prime Tour 2022. Wow. It hasn't changed much though. That's my only worry. You can still wanna watch it, right?
what do you mean you haven't changed? Then it's 5 years of Nintendo Switch collection.
I mean, I showed my collection recently though, right?
Yeah, but not everything. Not 5 years.
Okay, all right.
I mean, yes, but
all right.
no.
Yes and no. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take that to consideration. High consideration. Very high. Marshall, we'll keep you in mind. We'll let you know. We'll let you know for sure. All right? Just stay tuned.
Yeah, stay
Yeah.
tuned.
Uh-huh.
It's like stay tuned.
Tuned. Yeah.
But yeah, we have a lot of surprises.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys will see why. Why we stream tonight. I mean, not tonight, like right now. Well, first of all, we were hyped, and second of all, because there will be some video tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys will look forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
I love the video. I had so much fun. So hopefully you guys will will watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we'll have more streams this weekend. And then this weekend probably I'll show you guys one of surprise too.
Yeah. What is this? Marshall says, my dreams are shattered? Bye Nintendo Seal? What do you mean? Like I'm gonna make it like a team blue and a team green room or something? No, absolutely.
No.
I will confirm right now.
No,
it's not gonna happen. No. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna make a team blue or team green game room. If that's what you're thinking, no. First of all, there's a couple of reasons why. First, I still like Nintendo games the most. That's just me naturally. I'm not being a fanboy. I just prefer it. Two, I'm sorry. This is the truth. Other system games, they don't hold their value. I'm not collecting for monetary reasons, but obviously it's a consideration if you have a game collection of my size. So you're not gonna say, you can't say the same. You're gonna have like 100 Team Blue games. They depreciate so fast. In fact, like I'll say Evelyn, like the game just came out. Okay, I'll get it when it's $20, $10. They don't hold their value. That's the bottom line.
That's so sad. And even those are great games.
Right.
I don't understand though.
Yeah.
AAA games too. But like in Nintendo, AAA games, you barely see us like $20.
Hardly.
You hardly
unless
see
it's a third party game, then yes. But
but
Nintendo,
AAA.
no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Yeah. So just don't worry. It's not gonna be a Team Blue, Team Green room. Nothing against it. I don't have a collection of that size to even make it a room. That's just the truth. All right. So.
Oh boy.
It's that time. I want to reveal what we're gonna do tonight. This is we never done this on stream, or even ever on my channel, because I find it very cringy on my side to even.
If it's
do
too
this.
cringy, we're gonna let.
I don't know. We're
gonna cut the stream.
I could back off. I can confirm. I'm sorry, Yumula. It's not Kitty Danny. It's nothing like that. Okay, that will be. I got pride. I have pride. I have my
oh gosh.
image and persona to think of.
All right, I'm leaving.
To maintain. I have a 10-year legacy to maintain on my channel. I don't know if I want to taint that feeling.
I'm leaving, Danny.
All right, so
you're gonna do a solo stream.
Oh snap! This is pretty bad. I know. This is.
No, wait. Smash, right? We mentioned it's something we never ever. I think there's a video of Kingdom Hearts.
No, I'm not playing Persona. That's not the case. I did play Persona on my stream before, on my channel before, but no, that's not. I'm talking about my Persona is a word, guys. It's not just about a game. It's a word. It's a English dictionary, Merriam-Webster dictionary word that you can look up. It's not a game. Just want to be clear about that. No, I'm not playing Persona today. No, I'm not wearing kitty ears. I want to confirm. What else is
Just
in
Dance?
here?
I don't know.
Just Dance. No, I am not playing Just Dance.
I don't think you guys would guess that.
I am not playing Kingdom Hearts. That's not even a question. That's not even a question. I'd rather be keyhole.
What? No, he has a system. He plays off stream.
What was going on?
The
Is he
blue
playing?
team.
Well, not playing here. Not today, at least.
Come on. It's the 5th anniversary of Nintendo Switch.
Dude.
How dare you?
How dare you?
That's
you
not
know?
even... You know why? Because that's how HD celebrate. Like, he goes to a party, he pops the kids' balloons.
Yeah, he pops the balloon. He's a party pooper.
Eating a cup noodles live? No. I don't think you guys want that.
I'm not very.
ASMR.
I'm not. You know, you guys know me by now. Evelyn's okay with it, but I'm not very comfortable eating on camera.
Yeah, he's not.
I'm not comfortable.
He'd
doing
rather
that.
like starve.
I rather starve. I rather just hold. I actually have a very good appetite suppression. I can actually suppress my appetite pretty strongly, but Evelyn can't do it. That's why every whatever amount of hours, 2 hours, she gotta
Smash roll, that will be like a dream come true for Danny. Danny still like this wish to meet Uncle Miyamoto.
Yeah, we friends, I just popped in a little suggestion. Donkey Kong Land in Super Nintendo World, I'm kidding. All right. Anyway, let me get to the bread and butter. Get into the meat of things. So you guys are like anxiously waiting. What the heck are we doing? We've never done it. It's nothing crazy, but it kind of give you a hint right now. It kind of a throwback to what happened 5 years ago. So we're gonna be playing the original video that we were on the launch day. It's obviously edited down. But it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube on my channel.
But this time you kind of watch it
with us,
like kind of watching our reaction because we've never done something like that. Like we're watching an old video. So I don't know what did I say or do, but okay.
We'll find out because I haven't watched it in like 5 years. Yeah, you're gonna see a reaction. My reaction is cringy already.
Oh no!
You can as a content creator, you can never really watch your own video with confidence, especially it's that old. The production quality is a little bit different, and plus you have to understand the times. This is a time when I really didn't take my channel too seriously. It's kind of like I just put out a video, whatever. There's no color grading. The audio is okay. Even to my standard back then, I was like, because I still enjoyed audio and everything. And it was like, even I'm cringing inside just thinking about it. Like, what did I do? Should I just do like all out video back then? Oh gosh,
You know what? And back then, I think around this time, the channel was only about 3,000.
I was about 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, I wasn't taking it seriously. I was just having fun. Upload one video a month, 2 videos a month, 3 if you're lucky, if I'm lucky, and that's about it. And what goes around comes around in the end, right?
Oh gosh, I'm nervous now.
I'll guarantee that it's not 144p. Okay, I actually still maintain a certain quality. I do not lose. I do not go low level on resolution.
We're not HD. HD will watch it.
He has no choice. That's the problem.
Oh gosh.
But that's another topic for another day again.
Are you guys ready?
You guys ready? We're gonna start. We're gonna have some fun here.
Oh no, this is cringy.
Yeah, this is so cringy. All right, we're gonna switch over and play it for you guys. And
I don't. You know what it is? Danny watch my streams. I don't watch it. Every time I hear my voice, I'm like, turn it off.
I really can't stand.
I don't.
Hearing her voice on a
like...
video. She can't stand it because she gets cringe inside. I could watch her. I am not putting the ice bucket challenge. I am not doing the ice bucket challenge.
What?
Absolutely not.
It's the 5th anniversary of the Nintendo Switch.
Exactly. In fact, I'm going to delete that video after.
I think you should.
I'm going to delete that video. Bring it. This is not even a question. I'm going to delete that video. We don't know it. We don't. What you guys don't see, don't know. I'm just kidding.
All right.
All right. Here we go. We're gonna switch over. Here we go. We're gonna play. This is the line, and.
It's crazy. Like, wait, we were around here.
We were around there.
We were not yet. I think here.
Somewhere there. Yeah.
Yeah. Here. Around here.
Yeah. Oh, let me lower the volume. I know it's pretty loud.
Is it better?
Yeah, it should be.
Look at this. It's like all the black. Do you guys hear us good?
I think you guys can hear us.
Hey guys!
Oh my God!
Here at the New York store, and it's a big day. It is going to be the launch of the Nintendo Switch at midnight. So we're here on March 2nd. Just be aware.
I look so young.
I'm out.
Danny, your hair, Danny, your hair.
I got hair.
I was here all overnight. It's pretty brutal.
Wait, this is
Yeah,
closer,
I'm
right?
So I'm looking homeless.
Yeah, it's
here.
closer. It was
But,
like it's sort. It's
Pretty,
not,
yeah, I know. I didn't have
Yeah, we're waiting for the
bag.
wristband.
Yeah.
Give you a good glimpse. Look at all those people behind me.
All of them will look like.
So, I'm gonna get a wristband. Let's get. We're gonna head inside. All right, the wristbands are coming.
Oh,
And
wristbands.
wristbands. I miss these days.
Right behind.
These people are awesome. They when they do
Thumbs up right
events,
there.
they're really cool people. Oh my gosh!
I got officially the wristbands to confirm I got the Nintendo Switch right here. You don't get a wristband, you
don't go in.
cannot go in the store. Period.
And then when you get the wristband, then when you purchase, they'll make sure that only one per customer. So very organized. I
Yes.
love it.
Evelyn gets her wristband too. Props to those guys.
Ah, Joyman knows them.
Yeah, of course.
Who got the wristbands?
Yeah. Oh gosh, Daddy, this is.
I'm rallying right now.
Nintendo New York store. Really cool. We got a wristband.
Oh, like they had decorated.
I can't show you
Oh
mine, but
gosh.
you get Ooh, it's on the other arm. The store is decorated with Nintendo Switch, and I want to
I'm
show you
face-palming
one
myself
really
here.
cool thing. Really cool, and I'm gonna flip around. I'm gonna take it home right now.
I think we lost our voice.
I did. I lost my voice.
Oh wait, what's up? Oh,
That's a
6
count.
hours.
That was 6 hours before. It was a countdown that played all throughout the night.
6 hours away. I was literally last night here. It's like 24
What's
hours.
Donkey Kong music?
Oh my god! I had to. Evelyn had to rescue me.
We
She
look
came
so
back,
young,
I had to go home.
Danny.
I look so young.
Presentable to you guys. This is real. The hype is.
My hair
real.
was more full. My hair was
Bundled
full.
up and everything. But I gotta do my thing to survive this thing.
Thank you, Alan. The people in the video look familiar.
You guys are wondering.
And you know
I'm
what?
getting
People
the
were
Switch
asking,
for
what you guys are
her
lining up for? And everybody was like diapers or something like that.
Yeah, we were saying like dumb things, you
But, I
know.
had to do it for Daniel. He's in school, so he has school tomorrow.
The store got
as well,
class.
so I gotta
Donkey
get
Kong
for her,
Country music.
And she will
Perfect.
get her
Oh
own
my-
Switch, Splatoon 2, and she wants to do me for it. So wish me luck, guys.
Already,
Got
back
some
then we
pretty
were talking
cool
about
things
Splatoon
to
2
show
already.
you. They
Oh,
updated the store,
this
like I said,
area closed
and if you
it.
look at the
That's the
back
top
now,
floor, second
she wants
floor.
to-
This is serious.
We look so
Very
tired.
serious, guys. If she said
30
it's
hours
serious.
online,
And
guys.
Obviously, you have the big screen, but they finally have the demo displays for Nintendo
Oh,
Switch. They still even put it on the
yes.
They're
side,
converting
but
it.
still
That
really
was
good.
the-
Place
they're
that in
converting
there.
it.
Yeah.
And
They still have the
whole
Wii U
backdrop
logo on those
is the Legend of Zelda
kiosks.
No more.
It looks really, really rad, crazy. and
Rad, like some
Rad.
some 90s we've been talking like that.
Oh, you hear the
Rad.
Starbucks
whole
music?
store is decorated with
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch. Wait. Oh, one more thing, and this thing really takes the cake.
What? What are we showing?
Here.
I don't remember.
Oh, da-da-da.
Oh,
Is the
yes.
Master Edition.
Master
It is
Edition.
huge. Look at this. Look at this. My hand is not even a comparison. That figure. Oh my God, that Master Sword is.
How many of you guys got the Master
game,
Edition?
the
Right.
coin, the Sheikah Slate case.
It was
the
worth it to
soundtrack.
get it. It was not
Yeah,
like
the map in the back.
crazy
Not too crazy.
price. Yeah.
I'm getting to
They
that,
have the
guys.
special edition,
We got
Master
it, the
Edition, and
wristband.
everything. Yeah.
That's the key. Staying right in front of the Nintendo
I
New
hope
York
your brother
store.
cook and
They
clean
did
the house for
something
2 months while
really
waiting
interesting.
online for
Yes.
For any
Thank
launch,
you, BMG.
They actually rolled out the red carpet. You see that?
Yeah,
You know
red
what that
carpet,
means?
yes.
You know what I mean? There's actually some celebrity coming. I'm just hypothesizing.
What happened to your
Someone
voice,
big.
Dan?
No, because the wind was
I don't know what it
blowing,
is,
so there's
but
there's
hopefully
wind
I get a
suppression.
glimpse of
Oh,
it.
I thought you lost your voice.
No,
It's clean.
that's just the way it's protected from blowing out with the wind.
She's all decorative and everything.
Oh,
Look at
my
that.
hat, I still
Switch
have
hat. The
it.
hype is real. Look at that. You get the hat. All
The
decorative and
the
everything.
Nintendo Switch
I also got
beanie.
mine, but I can't put it on right now because I gotta get my look and everything.
So you prefer the spiky
Yeah,
hair
I got
over
stuck in
this
here.
hat?
It's my hair is trademarked NintendoCade.
Trademark, man.
Oh my gosh, Daddy.
Me and my sister.
Why would
here,
you say that?
Trademark hair, baby. Let's go.
Yes.
That train my hair is gone after 5 years.
In the morning, he went back home.
Oh my god.
This is so cringy, man. Just watching this.
Joymon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he's like,
I was sleeping right next to you. What are you talking about?
because they didn't recognize him without the spiky hair.
Nobody recognized me online
This is
because
the
no
true
hair, because I
one.
wore
Because
a
I was
beanie
wearing a
and
beanie just
overnight
like
sleeping
this.
on the street.
It's not the Nintendo Switch one, but no one recognized who I was the whole
Look
night.
at our dark circle. It's so bad.
Dark circle of pride, man. Let's go.
You know, our family actually
Exciting.
said that they saw this on the news. They were like, "You guys are crazy."
You were there?
Yeah, and
What?
I don't know what's in store for us in there, but I'm gonna give you guys everything that happens in there. You can't miss out. Stay
I think
tuned.
we're getting close
We're
to
about
it.
10 minutes away from
10
opening the store.
minutes.
Midnight launch is begun.
Hey, Ellie, good to see you. I know I caught you there. Thanks for joining with us this crazy moment.
Hi guys. A few people.
A couple of people online.
All day through.
Yeah, we live with these people for 30 plus hours. Yeah, it's like crazy.
Give you a ghost look. This is the red carpet.
Oh, this.
Oh, Cindy's
You know,
there.
here, right there.
Shit,
That is that. You see right there, right there. That's Cindy.
Cindy
She's in the
was
chat. She's in the chat. There you go.
Cindy.
You want? She was there legit. I'm gonna validate her right right there, right now.
Yeah.
You guys excited?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that, right? They're all excited. They live and breathe Nintendo right here.
Mario.
Mario's out.
Wow. See? The Bowser's there.
Oh. Doug Bowser. This is the time when he was not the president of Nintendo yet. It's still under Reggie's time.
Yes.
All right, we're going in. The next 10.
I'm losing my voice. I can tell.
Oh yeah. I'm excited.
Oh, look at that.
Mario's there.
Mario.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh,
Wow.
I miss doing these type of videos. The vlogs, man. This is like OG. So
We're
long.
going to the second floor.
I'm too excited. Oh, all right, we're online on the stairway.
Evelyn's so quiet.
I'm sorry. You want to get?
I'm gonna get a keychain.
Get a keychain. 30 hours online keychain.
You? Okay. So you heard from her. NintendoCade Evelyn's get a keychain. A 24-hour line.
Yeah, because I couldn't get it any other day.
Nah, no other days.
Oh boy. Hey, Keisha's like cute.
I go first. Oh,
I know our voice was like, oh, they wanted like one at a time. That's
All
why.
right. Oh, long
Look at
journey's over.
those. Special edition.
Look at all the system things.
Look at the
geez.
mountain
On the counter.
right there.
Look at all that. Look at all that. Everything is there. Oh, that's Evelyn right there. Doing her thing. Hey, he's a good buddy of mine.
They're all awesome people
He's
there.
cool dude. We got our Switch. We made the Switch.
Are we gonna go?
Then it's like,
Now we
oh,
gotta
the
get the
side duck is in the
Master
bag.
Edition. That's what we're really here for. Let's go. We had to go downstairs.
Oh yeah, we got the Switch upstairs, and then you have to get it
Downstairs.
downstairs. You know why? This is not just a regular
Not just any regular Master Edition.
Edition.
They cut off your wristband. So no more, you can't go back in the store. Once you leave, you can't go back in.
We
That's
just got out of the Nintendo New York store.
Yes.
Wow,
That
that
was
was
like
kind of crazy.
probably like
It was
1
all
a.m.,
People
right?
excited.
yeah.
Something.
This is about 1 a.m.
1 or 2 a.m.
Yeah.
or something like that.
It took time to get in.
Yeah.
They-
In and out.
Yeah, it was. We spent more time just like taking pictures. We got a picture with Doug Bowser.
Oh yeah.
I do have a picture with Doug Bowser. Yes.
He's really nice.
Oh, we got a
Autograph.
autograph for
From
my
Doug Bowser.
for my
That was
brother's
a great
Switch.
surprise.
Yep.
Oh, that Bowser autograph there.
And I got something too. He signed mine.
Oh yeah, I said that.
Nintendo Switch. Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
even say it.
Yeah, she got an autograph. Of,
I was like, yeah, it's coming off.
I know. It was like,
oh, we're exhausted.
You know when it's new, when it's like squishing your head? Come on.
Not sleep yet.
Not sleep yet.
I'm gonna unbox my Switch.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
her Switch. Yeah.
And my brother.
Yeah. So So you guys are wondering, I'm actually doing this for her brother. He couldn't make it because he got school
Oh my gosh.
today and tomorrow, so there's no way he could have done it. So
We're like,
I'm kind of doing
okay,
it as a favor for him.
we're
He
going back
only
home to
won,
sleep.
So,
Oh, he does.
yes.
I don't know what he's gonna do, but I think he would do anything for Red.
Yeah, that's right. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this
Look
adventure
at
at the Nintendo
2
New York
a.m.
store.
It's
We're
still like
getting-
people outside.
Yeah, this is city,
and
guys,
see
right
what was
here.
happening.
I hope you guys do get yours.
Evelyn
too.
got her
Hope you
keychain or
guys
not.
get yours. Leave us down below in the comments what you think. Did you get your Switch? What did you think of the system? And we actually made a review recently on the Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch. Do check it out if you want. If
That's
you're
when I used to
wondering
do
what it's
reviews.
all about, we go in depth about it. And
If you have any questions, just comment.
yes,
We'll respond.
yes.
Oh boy.
She'll take care of you. She knows the Switch more than me now. Well, hopefully. But we will catch you again in the next
We're gonna play
episode.
more games.
And more
Oh my
games. That's right.
I'm gonna have to win all the
So
games.
cringy.
I know it.
No way, no way. I can't let that happen.
Oh boy.
We'll catch you guys.
Bye, guys.
It's crazy
Oh,
because you know what
man.
happened? We were getting back home and then the whole group at the beginning of the line, they were like, "Hey, where are you guys?" We're like, "We heading home to sleep." No, there's no sleep. Come, and then we got together with the whole group to unbox
The goosebumps.
all the Switch and then all the stuff together. We were like crazy and
Right.
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was something. Oh gosh. I had to document that. That's no way I cannot leave that event of NintendoCade Lifetime, right?
Oh my goodness, that was the first time we're doing something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, that
You
was-
both looked
that
so
was-
young. Looked past tense. Looked so young. Yeah, yeah, HD. Enjoy your youth. All of you guys enjoy your youth if you're still young. When you hit a certain point, it's the degradation from here on. I'm sorry, it's the truth. You feel more things cracking and yeah, you know. I don't think, honestly, I don't think I could do that like a modern day anymore. I don't know what it is. Maybe I could still do it. I have the endurance, but at the same time, I feel like mentally, I don't know if I could do it. But
I don't know.
we'll see if Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. Well, then I don't know if I could do that. Would you even guys want me to do that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Everyone's gonna
I'll
ditch
wait
me.
for you home then.
Yeah,
at
I think
home.
so. Oh gosh.
It's crazy. I don't know if we were able to do it. Yeah. that
Evelyn's
was
thinking pretty
cringy.
hard about it
That
though.
was cringy though. It's the first time we're doing this. Watching you. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
The good thing about doing content creation, at least for me, you can see the evolution of your channel, the evolution of
Yes.
things that you do. For the most part, I am actually very satisfied with the editing.
maybe
I'm
5
satisfied with the
years.
video. It's just that watching yourself always brings that knack. Like I could have maybe always do something better. That's always the even if I watch a video that I've done like maybe a month ago or 2 months ago, it's always something like
Yeah.
maybe I could do something better. That's just a mentality I have. So it's always cringing in my, especially with the things I say trademark here. What the world am I saying? But it's fun. But the funny thing is, when I was online, everyone knows where they are online. You can't cut and then like you know like how some people they get a little sneaky. They'll bring their friends and add more onto the line and stuff like that. But the thing is, they have like a system where everyone knows you're online. You can walk away because it's a 30+ hour line, and obviously nobody wants to lose their spot. There's no way. So we have a system where we would trust each other. Like this is
Yes.
we have a chair there. You know, you guard my spot, I guard your spot. We got each other's backs. It's kind of like this verbal system, like a
Yes.
it's not law or anything like that, but just saying it's courtesy.
We did it 30+ hour, but there's some people who did it like days or
Yeah,
weeks.
some people did it longer.
longer, way
Longer,
longer. But
yeah.
they were like right in the beginning of the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we could. It was based on our work schedule too, and I remember Denny we have to work the next day too.
Right.
Yeah.
I had work.
Yeah. Oh no, wait. When we got there, we got off work and we went there.
Yeah, I got off work
Yes.
and then I was like, okay, I'll head there. I wasn't planning to do it.
But you know why it kind of pushed us to the group that it was there. Like the people were like, "Come on, man, come on, guys!" And then we're
What's
like,
on the
you
mug?
know what?
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
And then we're like, you know what? And then he was like, you know what? Should
whole
we do?
crew.
Should we do it because it's you know it's not every week, every month, every year. This is a system. 5 year, at least 5 year, and who knows? Daniel's like, man, 5 years later, I don't know if I could do this. You know what? Maybe this is the only time.
This is my only time and last time I can ever do it. I honestly think this is that was the Nintendo Switch is probably my final launch, like doing something like that. I've done launches in the past. I've done the Wii U. I've done the GameCube. I've done the
Wii,
Nintendo's.
Right? The Wii, right?
The GameCube, the Wii. Yeah, the Wii I definitely
like
did.
3DS maybe you did? Or
3DS. I did do it on the 3DS. Yeah, and then Nintendo Switch. Those are the launches I've done. But I've never done a long-lasting line like that. Yeah,
one.
Because the reason why is the top 100 people were able to get. You saw that big Master Edition to get that Master. It's not just any Master Edition. It's actually a signed Master Edition by Eiji Aonuma. It's only the first 100 online. So we were the top 100, which is bonkers though. But suffice to say, today is not only the anniversary of the Nintendo Switch, it's also the 5th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, one of the landmark games for the system itself, and it changed the way open world games are set from this here on. Before this game, open world has a certain way and certain style, and then it kind of anything after Breath of the Wild, everyone kind of try to mimic the way of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, even you guys, every time watch something, say, oh, that's Breath of the Wild, something, Breath of the Wild, something. So, yeah, people will alwach remember that it's from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. So I got something to show you. This is a launch Nintendo Switch box, if you will. If you remember this design, obviously the box are different now because you got different variations. You have some of them. You even have like what is that? Like Nintendo Switch Lite. Got Nintendo Switch OLED. Some of you guys know that. Here's the backside. If you guys know this.
You guys don't remember seeing it?
Remember seeing this?
Wait,
right?
you guys know they didn't keep the box. Like
keep
for
the
every
box,
system,
right?
keep the box.
It's the OG first generation. And in fact, this is like the driver for my channel. Like literally, the OG one. I don't use the second variations or anything like that because I don't play handheld all that much to even care. I don't care for it too much.
You guys still have it? Good.
Yeah.
Keep it. Yeah.
Keep it.
Minty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome
That's
design,
good.
right? I think the design is essentially the same all regions. So although there's languages, but essentially the same. But not only that, we also got this lovely game, which
this game is actually I remember Nintendo actually sent it to us.
Yes.
That was the first game that they sent to us along with the Nintendo Switch.
Right.
And because before the Nintendo Switch was released, right? We got a surprise invitation to try the Nintendo Switch, and that was in January. And that was a total surprise, and that's when some of you probably saw us appear on Nintendo Minute, and we were surprised by that. We thought we were gonna play Pushing Yoshi. Is it Pushing Yoshi, right?
Pucci and Yoshi's Woolly World.
A tongue twister. But yeah, so that was a nice.
No, Pucci and Yoshi. It's not Woolly World.
Not Woolly World.
You're combining games.
Sorry.
It's not Pucci and Yoshi Woolly World.
Wait, hold
what?
up. Pucci and Yoshi.
Something blanked out. I know Pucci's in there. It's on the. No, it is Woolly World.
No, it is.
It is Woolly World. You're right. It's Pucci and Yoshi's Woolly World.
Don't.
I blanked out. It is Pucci and Yoshi's Woolly World.
I played the game.
Yeah. Evelyn did play
Danny
the game.
didn't play.
Oh,
I'm
you're
kidding.
blaring it with the glare.
Oh, sorry. You guys see it? No, just
You're
kidding.
blaring it with the glare.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. So
Yeah, Yoshi's Bizarre Adventure.
so this is one of the first game that we got. I started the collection for Nintendo Switch, and forget it, now it's like over, I don't know, 300 games, who knows.
Right.
But not only that, Danny brought this game to one of the E3, I forgot which E3.
I forgot which one was it.
And he got to meet the voice of Zelda.
Yeah, Zelda's
it's also
it's autographed to
autographed.
me. Yeah, it's right there.
to Danny.
Zelda hearts, triple hearts.
Yeah.
Let's go, right there.
You see it?
To
guys?
Danny. It's autographed.
Yeah.
It's one of like those little quirks I have in my collection. So yeah, that's the OG launch day version of Breath of the Wild, right? Crazy. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm going to show you some variations of Breath of the Wild since this is the anniversary as well. So some of you guys probably got this
that?
one. This one is the special edition. It is huge. It is big. Here's a comparison. This is look how big that thing is. It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very nice
This
box.
is a special edition.
It's a very nice box.
Very beautiful looking
Danny
box.
actually got the protection box because, you know,
Yes.
it's a nice box.
Keep it minty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, collector
So,
mentality.
yeah. Pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
it comes with all this stuff, right?
Mhm. Where'd you get that?
Sorry.
It's trade secret. Trade secret. Trade secret.
Come on, Joymon.
It's huge. It's big.
Like, he doesn't know.
Right.
He got it from his pop figures.
You got a pop figure, right?
Oh
And
my
of
God.
course,
Wait, hold on. Let me...
Evelyn got to organize a little bit here. It's crazy. You want it's hard now to get it. Honestly, it's out of print. Obviously, that's the case. All right. So you think that's big? This is bigger. This is massive. This
Oh gosh.
you can see the screen here. You see here. That's my old screen right there. You can see that's my old screen here. But let me see if I could there's a
gosh.
glare here. Like, but you could tell how big this thing is right here. How huge. You can see my face right there on the
Yeah,
screen.
it's huge.
It's huge.
I mean, the box is just black, but yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But
Yeah.
it's oh gosh.
It's if you think the special edition was big, that's even bigger.
Yeah, and then
I
it's
think it's like 3 times the size.
that one is autograph, and that's why we were at the Nintendo store waiting.
You didn't see anything, Joymon. You think there's plenty of interfaces have that kind of thing, but that doesn't tell you anything.
Knowing him.
I already told you I have a VU meter. I can't stand the things that don't have VU meters. Let me see here. But yeah, so and one of you guys probably have different variations of the game
They
launch.
were not easy to get. The Master Edition was kind of tough to get.
Yeah.
The Special Edition a little bit easier. Not very easy, but a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we do have both of them. We got both of them because one for Danny, one for me, and it's both of them in the game room. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we just kept everything in
Yeah.
the box,
Yeah.
mint.
If
And
you-
believe it or not, we didn't even open. Danny haven't opened this one yet.
It's sealed.
It's still sealed.
All the except this one. Obviously, this one is open, but the
Yeah.
other ones are sealed.
Yes.
Do I need to open the other ones for it? I don't know. Yeah, that's just a collector's thing.
Yeah, whatever you guys see, well, you guys saw the reflection. You're like, oh, whatever you guys see here,
It's on the video.
It's on the video,
It's on
the
the
game
video.
room tour.
Yeah.
It didn't really much
Nothing
change
changed,
except
yeah.
like the microphone.
Yeah.
And not a little bit, but not really by much.
Yeah.
So like the monitor, you guys probably saw it. Yeah.
I use monitors. I have to look at something. What am I'm gonna stare at the wall. I mean, we're not talking about the TV thing here, okay? So,
Yeah.
Danny, you think that's big? Steps out into the front yard into a dinosaur-sized box Nintendo. It's actually that thing is actually one of the biggest things in the game room. It's kind of crazy. You have to find
It
the
is.
perfect spot for it. It's like hard to do.
It is.
Live unboxing for the 5th anniversary. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it sealed. That's a little bit of a special thing for me. I don't want to do that. I have Breath of the Wild. I have numerous versions of Breath of the Wild, and I don't think I could take it to heart to open it. Yeah, keep it nice and minty. But that's just me. That's a collective thing. Not to say that you guys should do that. That's just my thing. So, let's see here.
Look at me, that doesn't surprise me one bit.
Of course. Well, you guys know me. Whatever gear I use, I like to give it the best quality possible because there are things that I've been constantly. I made a couple breakthroughs lately, so there's gonna be some things that I will show down the line. It's also due to the advent of technology, thanks to artificial intelligence. That's one part. Now, because you got a piece of it. But there's going to be a more implementation down the line, so which is going to be insane because I've been working with more and more technology as we've gone since 5 years since I started this crazy with Nintendo Switch, right? Craziness on Switch. So look forward to it. Really look forward to it.
The amiibo, yes, that's another thing that they need have to like unbox it. I still have to.
Yeah,
open it.
it's going to be quite a thing
Yeah.
about that one. So I think you guys will be surprised how things will go from that. Right, I don't want to spoil too much. I want to leave it at that.
No.
You know what's bigger than that box?
Oh my goodness.
He's not here, so it's a good thing. He passed out. I don't know, man. I can't. I still I still can't think of. Oh yeah.
BMG. Exactly. Smash Bros. Oh god.
Yeah.
We'll blame BMG.
Yeah.
We haven't opened all the amiibo yet. There's some that I still have to take time to open them, so I have to work on the. Yeah, but gosh, a lot of amiibos in the collection. A lot. I know it's over 100. I just don't know if it's over 150.
Oh boy. All right, so I'm sure you guys have fond memories of the Nintendo Switch all this time, and so many memories of other games that you play in the last 5 years. It'll be interesting to see what Nintendo has in store for the system. As I've said in the past on my streams, I always say like Nintendo tends to uphold the 5-year lifespan of a console, and they really did reach 5 years now. Well, how they want to take it from here on is a mystery, and for many people, there are indications that Nintendo seems to want to continue this line with the way the Switch is. And we'll see from there. But, from tradition, Nintendo usually releases or mentions a new system after 5 years. But it doesn't seem that's the case this time, which is kind of like it goes against the status quo,
It's true, though.
Very, very unusual. I did not expect that. But then again, in a way, I do kind of see it as well. Why not? Selling crazy. Still selling crazy.
It's still selling crazy.
Yeah.
It's still like today, BMG got one for the Nintendo Switch OLED.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, it's not uncommon to see people have multiple Nintendo Switch systems.
No.
Unlike the old days, like certain systems, some other company's system, they break down, so they buy another one. So that's the only reason to get it. But this one, people generally buy the system with, maybe they have family members that want to play their system, play their own system. Right.
They probably start like my relative. They started with just the Nintendo Switch, and then they got the Nintendo Switch, the one that you could play on TV as well. And then later, like, you know what? I want my son to play, so I got the Nintendo Switch Lite. I want my daughter to play, got the Nintendo Switch Lite. So now, new generation, some people don't really play on TV. They like to play handheld. I won't be surprised a household could have like. Two at least. Two.
It's not uncommon to see two, maybe three. If you have a bigger family, you have the means, you can have more systems. I don't know. Right?
Yes.
It's just crazy.
Yes.
And then some of you guys, only one individual will have like 3 systems. that happened too. I've seen it. I know.
Some of you too have one at home, play it at home. One is to take it like on the go to bring it to work, because the Switch Lite is better. It's not as heavy. And when you come back home, you play on the TV.
Yeah, if you want the premium handheld version, then you get the Nintendo Switch OLED.
Yes.
You want the intermediate, like kind of does everything, then the original Nintendo Switch is fine. Blue Mustang, I had a knee surgery the day before the Switch launched, so I had Breath of the Wild to entertain me during recovery.
Wow.
That is the
I think that's better than any pain
right?
medication or anything. That was the best recovery.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's awesome. Let me see here. My old school Switch still works perfectly. If you take care of it, it should be okay.
I mean, we
There's
still
no reason not to be
playing
this. Yeah, I'm still using launch day Nintendo Switch as my daily driver for anything. My personal play, things I do on the channel.
I put 3,500
and Evelyn,
hours.
her fun time with over 3,000 hours. 3,000 hours on one game. Not talking about anything else. Just one game. That's bonkers.
And if you add Animal Crossing, then if you add like Mario Kart, forget it.
I don't want to count. That's gonna
just count the streams that we done too, because
it's always done with that one Nintendo Switch that we have.
Yeah, like even like recently when I went back to play Pokemon Sword, yeah. I show you guys 120 hours just that game, and forget the other games.
So if you doubt the durability, take me as an indicator, and I'm not joking. It literally is the launch day Switch from 5 years ago that is driving this channel. My gameplay, Evelyn's gameplay, everything.
5.
Although I do have other Switch, but they're not. I don't drive it that often at all. Little to none.
It's this one.
Yeah.
It's just the 5 years one.
Yes, 5 years.
Wait, what?
Let's go here. Let's see. Oh, the BMG. My goodness, the box build quality is better than the TV. Oh my gosh, BMG, dude, yo, oof.
Big oof.
You had to like destroy. I'm like face palming, but
I think he's like
destruction. Big oof.
I think he's doing like a payback time. Like he gave me headache. Now I'm gonna make him feel like my head and what I did I would go through that day.
Oh, that's so painful. Big oof.
Ay,
Ay,
ay.
ay. We're not even talking about, there's other games that I played on the system that I don't even remember how many hours I played, but it was pretty decent. At least like couple hundreds. Not even a question. Yeah.
Well, playing Smash with you guys too.
Yeah.
Mario Kart. It's up there when you add up a little. Mario Maker, all those games. And then now Mario Party, and then now we continue playing.
Right.
And a few weeks later, it's going to be Kirby in the Forgotten Land, and summer is gonna be Splatoon 3.
Right. And there's also others as well. Yeah, everything's in the summer. It's around up to summer.
Yeah.
And then we know we got some more Pokemon games at the end of the year. This is holiday season. That's given. Looking forward to that. Yeah, it's gonna be more. Gotta catch them all, right? So yeah, there's plenty of things to come, and then we still have E3 time.
Ooh.
What can be also more revealed? I don't know what the case is. Let's just say for the time being, even though the status quo is 5 years, it's a new system. Usually Nintendo will reveal a new system before the 5th year. This case, they did not.
Like today is already the 5th year.
It's already the 5th year.
Yeah.
So in that case like that, I'm gonna have to retract my saying. It's kind of like business sense. Why not keep it the way it is? You don't really need the technology. Although all you hardcore people like Nintendo should release it. I think the key thing that we lost, and I want to re-emphasize, I think I was doing a commentary before we played the video.
Before BMG interrupted
Before
you.
BMG interrupted me with the TV box. And I want to repeat this clearly. And this is given history, very clear. Over time in history in game generations, the strongest console does not necessarily mean that it will be the most successful system. The most successful systems are always the lesser powerful ones. And what resonates well with the people who play those games. If they can satisfy that, you don't need anything. If you can make games that are built from the ground up on the Switch, the experience are great. If it's a third party, I can't guarantee it because their game making philosophy is different. For Nintendo's games, and not to sound like a fanboy, they know their hardware. They made the hardware. They know how to make the most out of it, as well as make games fun for how it is.
That's right.
Although we all would want a Nintendo Switch Pro, Nintendo Switch 2, 8K Nintendo Switch, whatever. Most of you guys don't even have 8K TV, so don't even go there. 99.999% of you guys don't have an 8K TV, so don't even bother. I know that.
Don't go for the 4K, okay?
Most of you guys probably don't even have 4K.
Shh,
that's the truth.
Don't mention 4K.
40% of the United States have 4K TVs. 40%. The rest of the 60 is, break it down, it could be 720p or even CRTs. That's just statistics, facts, right off the bat.
Don't mention 4K because then BMG's gonna mention the TV again.
And I would say that there are always gonna be rumors. There are always gonna be hearsay. But my stake is this though. Don't believe in any of them. Put a pinch of salt. They're worth nothing. Content creators, and I said this to BMG, he knows it. Content creators are starving. They want, because their livelihood rests on Nintendo releasing information. Think about that. But
they always will be like saying a lot of boyful, negative things on that, certain things. But at the end, they need Nintendo.
Nintendo doesn't need them. I always say this as a content creator and also someone objectively, because I am a content creator, but I also don't care. It's like, don't care about it's fine. I'll live. I have a living outside here, so I won't like depend on this on my livelihood. It's fine. Not to say it's a bad thing, but I want to say, like, I am objectively looking at it. Nintendo doesn't need content creators. Content creators need Nintendo. When they release information, they're gonna like, oh my goodness, they're gonna make all these theories, make all these clickbait videos, make all this like fake covers. Super Mario Galaxy 3, Odyssey 5. I don't know, I'm making numbers, but you know what I mean. All the Breath of the Wild 4, something like that. Those is there. It's out there. And they're gonna make every little content for little things and bits and pieces, rumors and things that kind of like, oh my goodness, I gotta have it. They want to satisfy your cravings for certain things. They know. I know. I can go that route too, but I feel disingenuous. I don't do it. But that's just my philosophy, though. I'm not gonna judge them for what it is, but I'm just gonna emphasize, Nintendo will be fine. But whatever the case is, the games will be released on the whatever platform, other competing platforms, and it kind of takes the steam away because of these super ultra powerful systems. But it does not brings the fact that the sales speaks volumes, and it's still continuing selling very well. Yeah. So Super Mario Sunshine 2. There you go. That's another one right there.
Odyssey 5. What happened to the 2 and 3 and 4? It just jumped to 5.
I'm just making the reason why I say those numbers is to exaggerate. I'm exaggerating it for you guys. It's bogus what I'm saying, because if I'm gonna say like this and so something,
because you guys will click it right away.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you guys, but I'm saying people were like, what? There is a Super Odyssey 5? What? There is this Galaxy 3, Sunshine 2,
yeah, exactly.
Mario Maker 3, right? Because they will click it fast.
Yeah.
Because it gets attention. And in a sense, that's why all this content creator just like keeps saying things like, oh, this and that, why Nintendo is doing this, is charging this, I'm not gonna support it, and then at the end,
that's okay. Timmy and Tommy will buy it.
Oh, and that's what Smash Bros. Say.
Yeah.
Timmy and Tommy doesn't care about graphics.
No, they don't care. They don't. They don't.
Yeah. If you go out there,
there's some people who still play with the Wii right now. I'm not even kidding. Do you think they care?
If you go out there, you could ask them what company, Team Red, Blue, and Green.
Yeah.
They all are gonna tell you Nintendo Switch.
I'm not for controversy. I'm not.
No,
I'm just saying the facts. It's straight up. It doesn't matter whatever system you play. You can flex all you want. The system could run ray tracing, DLSS, and whatever features.
You know why? Because we get those comments on our videos.
First of all, they don't even know what they're talking about.
And we're like, the first thing would come to mind, why are you even on watching our video?
Yeah. If you focus so heavily on graphics, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you focus so heavily on graphics, you shouldn't be coming to my channel, period. Because first of all, it's Nintendo. Second of all, Nintendo never focused on technology ever since the GameCube. That's it. And third of all, you should be on some other channel. That's just the fact,
But they just like to go around.
And first of all, if you're gonna say console is the strongest, no, it's not. PC is the strongest. That's not even a question. PC will always be more powerful than any console out there. No question about that. It's just crazy because the consoles out there are PCs essentially, just with modified API, more on SoC, system on a chip design. It's more streamlined, and it's essentially a PC in the box. There's this phase out there. But anyway, I don't want to hurt more people's feelings, but it's a fact. I want to bring it out there. So if you guys go on social media or you guys go out there and see certain people say certain things, first of all, they didn't get all the information. I want to make that point out clear. If they want to belittle something, and you know what the funny thing is, they probably have that system and they're still saying nonsense like that. If you don't want something, then don't buy it. It's okay. We'll move on. We'll live the life. Still 100 million systems sold. And plus, it's going to be more as we go along because the momentum hasn't stopped. I look at statistics consistently. I know that it's not a fun thing for people to do, but I do like to know the market. So I'm telling you guys in a summarized form, you don't have to go through the numbers. You don't have to go through the stats. It will do fondly. This year, even myself, it will be no problem for it to reach 110 to 115 or possibly up to 120 million. If they can release those big AAA games consistently, it will be no problem for people to their rationale to say, I'm going to buy a system. And you know what? For a lot of you hardcore people, and you know who you are in the chat here, you have multiple Nintendo Switch. And I bet you right now, if they came out with another version of it, you're probably going to buy it. That will, and on top of your 5's Nintendo Switch. I'm just making a number. I'm not saying you guys all have 5. So, It's not uncommon to see people owning multiple. That's why.
Yeah, it's not.
Not many people will buy multiple PS5s. Not many multiple people will buy Xbox Series X or S. There maybe some people buy 2, but I doubt it's gonna be 3 or 4. You know, the reason why I say that is because look at the handhelds. That's the benefit of the beauty of the Switch. They can go handheld and also console, home console. So think of that. It works. It's a perfect storm, right?
Yeah, and then the thing is like on the other side of like we saying that because it's happening really like very close to us, like even our relative. I don't think they have a PlayStation or Xbox. They just have multiple Nintendo Switch system. Is that's actually the truth. And I'm just surprised every time they just ask me, oh, I'm just want to get an extra one for my daughter because I don't want them to like, I want them to play their own, and then like he will play his own and like things. I'm like, you could just play together. I said, no, I just buy a couple. It's okay. It's
I
fine.
just buy another one.
I was like, okay.
Okay.
What colors do you like?
You have choices now.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
So yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. To see the numbers on Nintendo Switch, even after 5 years, over 100 million.
Yeah.
100 million, guy. And what Dana say is true. It's gonna continue because there's all the AAA games like coming this year.
The thing is though, even though I experience all the different type of consoles and stuff like that, they all have good qualities. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against each and one for what they offer. It's just that in the end scheme of things, the graphics don't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. The frame rates, it has to be at least tolerable. That's fine. I'm fine with that. As long as it's playable, it's fine. I can be that very technical, analytical person, or I could be someone to sit back, relax, chill, and have fun. Because you have to understand games of the past, and I always come from a humble beginning in my time playing video games because I played from the Atari days. And going to NES, there were frame drops all over the place, but nobody cared. Who cares? I always have to like emphasize because content creators kind of exaggerate this more than it should be, because there are now even channels that kind of emphasize stuff like that, and then we take it like something you didn't even know about or don't even care about, and then now you're kind of blowing it up more than it should be. As long as it's playable, it should be okay, right? It's tolerable. Everyone's tolerance is a little different, but at the same time is because of certain topics that are shown, people now are more aware of it. But it's been throughout history, it's like that. It's never been the emphasis on like high performance. If you want high performance, I always say, go PC. To blame is your own hardware, your own system, because you bought the system or you made the system put together. And if it's not up to spec, that's your problem because you built it. Right?
Yeah.
Because every generation of graphics card can handle that generation of games. And if you want to run it on 8K, you have the means, you can run it 8K if you want to do it. Yeah. So that's just my little commentary, just to give you guys a little food for thought. And if you see beyond the status quo, then you make that decision, because I know everyone here in this chat has different opinions about it. But one thing is clear. One thing is very clear. You all have Nintendo Switch. So whatever you say to me is meaningless. Yeah, I don't like that. You have it though. Where are you showing? You're not showing me that. You have a Switch. Why are you showing me? So there you go. And that proves the point where this 5 years has been tremendous. Kind of shake things up in the industry. And I want to see what goes on from here on. And I think it's in a good position. It's a thriving industry. Right. I'd rather play Sora than buy a. I can't believe that you have people buying 2013 TV. I don't even know it was 2013. To be honest, I don't even think I want to look it up. That's the thing. Dungeon has 4K from 2013. Oh my gosh. That TV has so many wrongs. I'll tell you right now, it doesn't get bright, the colors are inaccurate. Is that even really 4K? That's my question. It probably is, but 4K means nothing if it doesn't able to produce a certain amount of brightness. It can't produce HDR correctly. the whole 9 yards. I can go on and on, but I'm not gonna go there. Today's the celebration for the Switch.
I just want to clarify what BMG is saying is actually not putting down Benjamin. It's just that the one that Benjamin got is actually
It's not worth the money.
It's not worth the money, and plus it's more money than the one that I think BMG recommended him, and the one that BMG recommended him is better than the one that he got. So that's the case. It's nothing about. We're not telling him to get hey, you gotta get a $10,000.
You spend your money the way you want it. That's
but we
the
were helping. I think the BMG was telling him a better option out there. Maybe
It's actually cheaper. That's the sad part about it.
And
there's better quality for cheaper price and a bigger screen.
Yeah.
What on earth, you know? So
that's why it kind of bothered BMG because he was trying to help out, and then it's like, why you get that? You're wasting more money on that. You could save that money.
Yeah.
And then save the money and get a better one. That's the whole point. Yeah.
One of the biggest upgrades that you can have on your console, and I tell you this right now, like I play on monitors and I also play on my TV. Besides, outside of the screen size difference, the quality is so much better because on my TV I can go 1,000 nits, no problem. Full frame 1,000 nits is insane. Like literally 1,000 nits, and that is searing brightness. So any speckle highlights is blares at you. Even SDR games, like if I play Breath of the Wild, you look at the sun or you're playing any game, because the TV can go bright, so you have full fidelity of what the creator's intent can do. If you have a GIMP TV, like the one that we were mentioning, you can't even display the full range. It's just not happening. So you're already handicapped on your experience. In fact, I think the Switch screen is better than that TV. That's how sad it is, you know? The OLED version it kills the TV. That's how bad it is, you know? Like that's a worst case scenario.
Oh goodness.
Just saying. Just saying.
Oh boy.
I'd rather play as Cinderella.
He even said all the Disney too. He said Disney, Steve, Sora, everything.
You better play those, then he'll suck up his pride and he'll do that, you know.
Gosh, you guys.
Yeah. It's what we call throwaway TV. That's just there's a lot of throwaway TVs out there. I would say at least spend. I know everyone has a budget, but I always say save your budget, get the better tier. It's worth it in the end because you're having this TV for like a good amount of years. It's not something that you can replace normally, like very quickly. Not many people out there will replace their TV every like 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Not like a cell phone. You know, some people replace it every year, which I don't know why, but they replace it every year, like BMG.
BMG.
Yeah, don't know why. Doesn't that much change. And I know tech. Don't get me wrong. I know what's out there. Yeah, you know, there are like some fancy OLED flip phones, you know, some stuff like that, but they don't do so good. They break and all that stuff.
You still just needed to call or text.
The subway station TV has better quality. I actually, that might be true. That might be true. Depending on what station you're talking about, though. Depending on what system. I'll leave it at that. If it was Japan, that's not a question. It's not even a question. Yeah, forget it.
Yes.
Yeah. HD, I recommend you, if you have the means, if you want to see a good and fine improvement, 8 years is a little too long. That you're probably decking out like a 480 or 720p TV. You're not even using the full resolution of the Switch. The resolution of the Switch can go up to 1080p. That TV that old, it's a resolution mismatch. And also latency goes up because obviously the TV has to convert and upscale that image to whatever resolution it is, right? Or actually downscale because your TV is lower. So just say. So if your TV is like that old, I say about like 8 years, 10 years, my recommendation to get a better experience is time to upgrade. Spend at least, if it was my budget, I would say save up, get at least $100. That's actually a very good budget starting price. If you go lower than that, then you have to compromise more heavily. But not to say you can't get a good TV. It can do it. It's just that to me, my personal opinion, is too much compromises. So I'd rather just not have a TV at all and save up a little bit more. Starting price $800 and up from there. Yes, it sounds like a lot, but then again, you have a lot more things. You can watch movies with it. HDR, because a lot of movies are in HDR now. You know, we're talking about outside the DVD days. No, it's not that anymore. Okay, well, it's all your streaming services now have HDR now, and HDR takes a lot of benefits. So tons of stuff. And don't be surprised if there was a new Nintendo Switch. Going back to where it was, Nintendo Switch, it can support HDR. It can support all other than bells and whistles. If your TV is not up to spec, you will not even take advantage of that feature. Yeah. Not even talking about the next generation consoles. I'm not even talking about that. That's like a whole nother ball game. So my recommendation, if you have that TV that old, if you can, upgrade. 8 years? Oh man, no Dior, and now 720p TV? Why? You know, I might not even be surprised the 480p TV. I'll be honest with you. Even YouTube now can go up to 4K resolution. It can go to 8K resolution, actually, depending on the video. It can.
Yeah.
HD, hit me, DM, I'll find you one. Yeah. Yeah. What did I say? If you guys have any questions, feel free to put it in. You have you want my opinion on a certain thing, I can give you guys input. Nintendo Switch related or whatever the case is, let me know.
Chill stream after all, right?
Yeah.
I mean, then you just gave him his scenario. If in his case, he will like at least like $800. But then if you have another budget, that's fine. But at least research within the budget.
Yeah.
And then that's why it came to the conversation of what BMG was talking about Benjamin, is because he had the budget, but then there was a better one than the one that he got. So that you have to do a bit of research. So when you do a bit of research, then actually it's worth it, because then you will experience the game better. You don't want to see like, I don't know, what's the resolution, the bad resolution, and then
resolution is only one part of the equation.
Yeah,
it's only one part of the equation. So that's why I say when I see a certain graphic, but I always remember this experience, and I said this before, and I say it again. When I play Skyward Sword HD, it obviously looks beautiful now.
Yes. But
when I played the original Wii, it was a transition period for me. I'm actually very cutting edge, like in terms of technology at the time. I actually owned a CRT, those big heavy TVs. The hundreds of pounds. If you don't know what that, for the prehistoric day people, they know what I'm talking about, and then the kids don't know. And it was an HD TV. It was a 1080i last generation Sony Vega Trinitron, and Sony are known to make amazing CRTs. They're like class leading, no matter what, consumer or even professional grade ones. They're great. Even computer model, fantastic, because the technology for Trinitrons. And I remember playing Skyward Sword on the Wii. It's great. The way they scale resolution is not like monitors nowadays. You have to get sharpness on your monitor, you have to play the game in that resolution. So when someone say they're playing a 1080p game on a 1080p monitor, it looks sharp because you have to match the resolution. If you're playing a 1440p, if your monitor 4K example, it's a mismatch. It'll look blurry. The way that the monitor scales it, it just doesn't look great. It doesn't look clean, doesn't look sharp. But with CRT, what's great about it, you don't have that problem. And so the latency, there is no latency. This is insane, like blazing fast response time. You can look this up. Some people went back to CRT just to experiment, and they play a modern console. We're talking about a PS5 on a HD TV CRT. And they were amazed of the response, the black inky color. The black inkiness, and then the color vibrant is on. I experienced it. I know how it is. Unfortunately, my TV died. That's why I couldn't hold it. But I know coming from that, no monitor to this modern day, even OLED, can match that kind of versatility. Yeah. Even to this day, it's getting close, very close. Either you have super amount of money, or it's an advanced technology, which I'm looking into. because I'm holding to upgrade my TV until this advent technology comes around. So I'm very looking forward to it. Anyway, that's just a little bit of
those TV were
thoughts.
good.
They were good.
Those
They were
I mean,
amazing.
it's big.
It's a very
heavy.
mature technology, but
Those are
unfortunately, because
good.
of the inconvenience of heaviness of the
People,
screen,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness, I remember those TV.
Mhm.
This is great.
Yeah. Let me see here. Let me catch.
Yeah, it's true. Like
Mm-hmm.
research is everything. For anything you do, it's always great to research if you're gonna spend the money or for anything. Literally, could be TV, could any electronic, a car, anything. And we do put a lot of effort into researching certain thing before getting it. It takes time, but it's worth it at the end because you wanna get the best item for yourself.
Yeah, like Joyman. Some things he got. I don't know why. Just like his microphone. I don't know why.
Because a content creator has it.
I said he wants to be Joe Rogan. He wants to be Ninja. He wants to be whatever.
In Zoom call, like during Zoom call.
Yeah, on Zoom call. Yeah, Joey. He knows. Poor brat. Poor brat. HD. You can get a 1080 I doubt it, BMG, because plasma was the pinnacle of that era. If you had a plasma TV, that is the best technology of that time. Expensive. He said he had an Emerson TV. They don't make that company died. They don't make TVs anymore. That tells you right there, BMG. I don't think it's a plasma TV. HD might not have it. No, 99.9% sure he doesn't have it. Joe Rogan? No way. I'm just making an example. Whatever. You know, BMG. You know, Joy Ma.
You missed up. He typed it.
He said it. He
wrote it.
He had an Emerson TV. Emerson. I don't think I ever seen that anymore. Look at it. Even Nightbot is taking you out.
Nightbot took it out because
Nightbot took it out.
Nightbot couldn't stand it.
My soul. Oh boy.
Yeah, I can see through your soul.
Smash was like, I can't tell BMG what TV I use.
Smash, I think you're shooting. I think it's a lot for him today already. So
a lot of agony in your soul. It hurts.
BMG is probably the agony.
It hurts. You know, BMG, I say this. I actually not hurt when HD said he got Emerson TV. The reason why is this though. Unlike Benjamin and his TV, he bought it in 2022. Now, that was 8 years ago. Yeah. It's a different era, different time. I totally understand.
Yeah, 8 years ago is very different era. Yes.
Most people would hold their TV in up to 10 years. This is normal, you know. BMG, not everyone is spoiled like you.
Like you, every year. Change the cell phone every... What the TV, he wanted to change it too,
like,
right? Every 2 years,
yeah.
he wanted to change cell phone, the TV.
Yeah.
Every month, he wanted to change a headphone.
For what?
I am so glad he doesn't change.
You know, audio doesn't change.
Well, let me
Your
tell you.
ears actually get worse over time, BMG. You know, age... There's a factor. There's a diminishing return now with age because as you go older, you lose your ears. Like not the physical part, but the hearing part. People don't know. You actually lose your hearing as you get older. Then when I say you become fossilized, I'm not kidding. You really do. Get your ears checked. You know, when people say they could hear the audible range is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz in the human hearing. You get 20 kilohertz. You know when? When you were born. When you were just born, you could get the 20 kilohertz. When you hit the 40s, the 50s, and 60s, the 20 becomes 18K. 15K, you know, and then maybe you lose your hearing completely, depending on how bad is your hearing. Yeah, exactly. Just putting out there. This is fact. This is science. You know, but you don't need to just buy one. Audio doesn't change. It doesn't. Your ears change.
Yeah, maybe you want to change the ear.
You want to change the ear. That's way beyond our capability as humans in science.
So
That was a knife to my back.
Oh, because of arts. That's why.
What did Art say? Yeah, I still have a flip.
Hey, what's wrong with flip phone, BMG?
He could have the OLED flip phone from Samsung. They do it.
Yeah.
You can say flip phone. I mean, I know it's not, but I'm just saying.
Hey, but I love flip phone. There's still some people use flip phone because it's like all you need just to call me if you're not really into it. Sometimes too much stuff in there, it makes it complicated too.
Yeah.
There's some people that they like to simple.
Mhm.
Like flip phone, call, that's it. I love my flip phone. I mean, and I have a flip phone.
Evelyn don't have a flip phone, but
I
just
don't have
say,
it.
yeah.
BMG, by the way, don't feel bad because BMG even like he said, Evelyn, why didn't you change your phone? Like, why? I could call and text. It's fine.
Yeah, you know, I give props. I'm not an Apple fanboy. I am definitely not an Apple fanboy, but I give props where it's due. Apple does amazing for their support for their legacy hardware. Not everything is support, obviously, because it's just way beyond but there's still firmware upgrades for Evelyn to use any app there is. So as keep that in mind. You know, people have their amazing phones and stuff like that, but the fact that they still give firmware updates and it runs fine, and I used it. Don't get me wrong, I used it. I was like, I'm shocked. How many years and it's still supported. I can't say the same for an Android. That's the truth. They dropped support within like 2 years.
I had an Android way long time ago, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't. The software was pretty like the update. They didn't update much. And then when I switched to Apple, it was better. Yeah. I told BMG that I don't want to change it because of the case. You see.
The case is lit. You can't buy this case anymore.
You can't buy the case for a newer phone.
You can.
This is official case. Yeah.
It's an official Nintendo case.
And we got it on sale too.
Yeah.
So it makes it worthwhile.
Right?
So yeah, I'm still using this phone. I know it's pretty retro, but hey. Yeah. So BMG is too much. He just changed the phone. He just said every 3 months.
For what?
The phone.
They do nothing. They do nothing different, BMG. Just cosmetics. Your TV, same thing. TV technology doesn't evolve, but it doesn't evolve fast like you think.
Because the one that he did get a higher end too. So
I already know what he got. He keep flipping between a C1 or a C10. So they're very similar. They use a similar panel. It's from LG Display. I already know, and I know what you're capable of. Everything, it works. What your features are. He has a upper tier TV, so he get the full bells and whistles and stuff like that. So that's props to him. But the fact that he's gonna try to change another TV, it's not that much different. Unless you're looking at a totally different display technology, then we're talking. I'm gonna save you the trouble right now because I'm actually looking to upgrade my TV. My TV is not that old. My TV is from 2015. But it has all the bells and whistles. So even to this day, it can still outperform most TVs, especially Benjamin one, especially Benjamin. Really outperform it. It can do HDR like real HDR. Some TVs they say they do HDR, but it cannot really do HDR. Computer models the same way. There's a lot of computer models out there, and that's why I hesitate to still even buy a monitor this day. It's not good enough. The technology is not good enough. It's half baked HDR. You know how you know? When I look at the specs, I'm like, and I see 300 nits for HDR. That's SDR. That's not even the range. When I look at the color gamut, it's not enough. It has to go a certain range of color. You don't know. HDR can show more colors, more hues of red, more greens, more blues, more colors. Your eyes can see more than what the TV can produce. Your eyes is the ultimate. Unless you have some kind of thing with your eyes, but but it can see more colors than what the TV can produce in a modern day. Unless you have a reference Hollywood studio reference monitor, it goes beyond what consumer displays have. So when I see a lot of computer models, I see a lot of TVs, they're not producing the full range. And that's why I look at the spec like Benjamin. I'm gonna say right now. I looked at those things. I'm like, it's barely 300 nits. Nits is the measurement of brightness. That's SDR. Cannot do HDR. So you're kind of buying a TV with like not even great SDR performance. Great SDR performance is 500. 500 nits. So when I play a Nintendo Switch on my TV, it go full range. I see all the colors. I see all the brightness, like the sun, the fidelity. It's insane. Like I go from my computer mod to my computer mod is decent. It's like about 450 nits because it's SDR. I don't have an HDR computer mod. I'm gonna show you. I don't have it because my computer mod has been a while. But it's graded. But when I go to my TV, even though the Nintendo Switch is not HDR, the fidelity is just no comparison. It's like it's HDR like, but it's not. So that's just I just want to describe it for you guys to understand. You have to see it to understand. If you don't experience it, what you don't know, you probably don't care. But when you see it, then you can never go back, and you'll be you'll be bothered. That's why I say BMG is a little smaller too, in an adult way, a little bit better than Joymon. Because the reason why Joymon don't have the money, but he'll still want to get it anyway. BMG has the money, but he splurged on it. But he has to be reasonable because he has a family. So I'm gonna give that a little bit factor, right? So he knows because his TV can go HDR good. He has Dolby Vision. He has HDR10. He has Dolby Vision Gaming. He has VRR. All the bells and whistles, which most of the TVs that I've heard so far people don't have any of those features. So but I don't go too far. You don't have to go too far. Just get good HDR TV. You don't even need to get 120 hertz or anything like that because most of the games are not in 120 hertz unless you're gonna be playing Fortnite, Apex Legends, and any competitive shooter, Halo, or something like that. Then maybe. But that's it. Outside of the range, if you're going to play AAA game, it means nothing. It's still going to be using standards that are on my TV. My TV is 2015. It's a HDMI 2.0 standard. So I can go 60 hertz, up to 60 HDR, and full ray. Like literally you can see the color spectrum very high. Anyway, let's see here.
Like those headphones, look at that.
Like those cost for I'm glad you're enjoying it, Joymon. That's good. Hey, I did my homework. It's well above his weight class. I mean, his price class. So that's why I recommend it. No problem about that. Let's see here. Catch a 65 inch. Nice. Yeah, you got 65. That's good. That's a pretty recent TV then. Not too bad.
Yeah, he said he got a 6. This one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have a C10. Nice. You're good. You're full decked out. If you have a C10, then enjoy it. You have no problem playing any modern game with its full fidelity. In fact, you're ahead of most people. I'm not to put that down, people who have word of the TV, but consider this: when you have a display of higher quality, regardless if it's a budget one or, but don't get the bottom of the barrel one. That's absolutely, don't even waste your time. If you spend a little bit more, there's a long-term investment. Anything that you watch, it's gonna be more enjoyed. You get better motion handling, like no artifacts and stuff like when you're watching like something fast movement. That includes games. That's the most important thing to you guys is games. The games will be better. Your games will move better, feel better, look better. No question asked. I'm not a videophile. I want to heads out. I'm not a videophile because there are very dedicated people who are into these kind of stuff, and I'm aware of that, but I know because I'm a tech person. But I know once I got my TV, I understood like, wow, this is an eye-opener. Then I'm trying to relate to you guys. So if you're out for a TV or up for an upgrade, if you have like an ancient TV 8 years or more, consider the information I tell you. And again, I'm not kind of forcing you guys to do it. You can spend your money any way you like. You can buy whatever. It doesn't affect me, but I feel genuine to myself to tell you something that I've researched for a long time. So hence, I'm giving you information that you can probably apply to and do your research. If you're not sure, you can ask me. That's fine. I can give you some recommendations. If you don't want to do the heavy-handed research, that's fine. There's tons of information. Unlike the days when of the early days of internet, it's a little different. But now there's tons of information out there.
Yeah. The other reason why we tell you that, and Denny's being honest telling you that, because we know how hard for you guys to earn the money, the bells, the rupees, and hence that's what we wanted to share with you guys. Well, not me, but like him. And even with this headphone too, it took time for him to research, found out, and then the moment Danny told you guys that join on board and he's enjoying it.
Yeah.
So hence that's why we tell you guys certain things. You go out there, I'm sure. I don't know if all the content creators would tell you honestly. Maybe there are some people who tell. I'm not telling you. I'm not saying like all of them are not nice, but yeah. So that's why we kind of want to tell you that those things. And then it kind of bothered BMG and Danny, and that decision that Benjamin did.
Because
the decision is his.
The problem is we actually gave him suggestions,
Yes.
but he didn't. He decided not to, which is
fine.
You're free to do it, but of course it's still bothering me.
because they already know about, because we know what Benjamin's gonna use the TV for. They're mostly gaming, but then and then you're not gonna have the best experience on the games, especially the games coming out later on in this year. There's more games that he's gonna get. He's, after all, we're all gamer. We're gonna be playing games for the most part, right?
Yeah.
So
you guys are mostly going to be using it for gaming.
Yeah.
That's the priority here. All right, Wingman, thank you for joining with us. I'm glad you enjoy our down memory lane. It really is memory lane. Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you. You are part of it too.
Yeah.
Although you're almost like a year with us.
Yeah, right.
That's cool. Yeah. And then see, thanks to the Nintendo Switch, because I'm sure it was one of the stream we were doing, and then you joined us, and we were playing on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? You just bothered me just a little. That's what I'm doing.
I don't know about that, BMG.
I think he calmed down after having this talk. When you know how some people like when you talk about something after the fact, then they feel better after
Guys,
releasing the flame in them.
Yes, you have no idea how, since when. This is since Monday. So imagine BMG had this since Monday. And then like on my DM, I'm like, yeah, I know. And he's like, when then he's gonna have a serious talk? I'm like, what do you mean serious talk? A full screen talk.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
So now he's like, it still bothers him just a tiny bit.
Oh yeah.
Only you guys. But you know what? You know why? Because BMG cares. Because Danny cares. If it's someone else, like, oh, who cares? I don't care.
Buy whatever you want. Whatever. I can literally just do that.
Like some of the people like, I don't care what he does. As long as when he joined my stream or my channel, if he donate to me, that's all I care. That's some people will do. But we care. We're like, no. Like, save the money on the donation. Just put it in the TV. Get a better one. We tell him that.
Yeah.
We told him that.
Benjamin is the type of person who just spend every single penny he has.
And he's like, guys, I'm on my last like cup noodle.
And you know how you know when he contributes to the channel like $1.26. I'm like, what a weird number is that?
It really
that tells me like, oh my goodness, he's out of money.
I feel so bad.
Yeah.
I feel so bad. And you guys noticed that. And then even today, we just tell BMG,
I just want the best for you guys.
That's why, because we care about each other, and then we made it like a family here. That's why it just bothered BMG a little bit.
When Danny finds that HDR mod that's worth it, he'll share it with the class. What, you want to know, Joymon?
Yeah, he's the first one. It's like he's gonna take notes.
I know, he's trying to take notes and stuff like that.
Yeah, because it saves him time for the research. Yeah, this dude.
Not only he's spoiled, he's lazy.
Danny got my back.
Yeah, it's a different world. It's a different world in terms of technology. Anyway, you guys have any other last questions about like I don't know, Nintendo Switch or my prediction, my thoughts, or
predictions?
I don't know, maybe predictions. I'm just saying nonsense.
Don't.
I give a prediction. That's okay. I'm not gonna say it's fact. I'm not gonna ever say it's fact. It's never fact. Like, and I want to reemphasize if you're here right now, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, and I'm gonna say this again. You probably heard this, but I'm gonna reemphasize. This is the 5th year of Nintendo Switch. I get to work with Nintendo. And you guys know that. I communicate with them for numerous occasions all the time. I get to see them, the people who work at Nintendo, in real events. like the one we just saw the video. I met them there. I also talked to them through communications and other means. And if I don't know certain information, most of the time, Nintendo, I'm telling you right now, Nintendo doesn't say anything to anyone. Doesn't matter. Probably the only person that knows certain information that products revealed or anything like that is probably the president himself, the people who engineered it, or like someone very close inside. If they do know, they probably know like very close time before the launch of something. So no content creator knows anything.
Even the people that works at the Nintendo store.
Yep.
The same thing.
That's the truth.
Same thing when there's the Nintendo Direct, they find out the same time that you all find out. Oh, this was announced. They found out the same time you guys found out. That's exactly what it is. So, like the Metro event, yes. Like the Metro event. Now I kind of regret. I was like, but I should have played it that time because I was like, no, Danny, you play. You're the one gonna be, fine. Like a lot of events, yes. A lot of events, and then a lot of cool events, and I really miss events like that. Like one of the cool, all of them are awesome. I can, the ones that we went to Los Angeles, that they flew us to Los Angeles for Luigi's Mansion. Oh god, that was amazing.
Oh, that was amazing. That's one of the highlights. The time with Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
To this day, I still like Luigi's Mansion 3. I like that game. It's pretty funny, quirky, very well animated. I think it kind of shows a strength. If you look back, I know we take it for granted. We don't look back in games, but you look back with an objective eye. Games like Luigi's Mansion 3 shows the potential, see what creators can do with the hardware they have. If it's well implemented, it can do very well. It looks well done. And Luigi's Mansion 3 is a good example of it. Breath of the Wild, good example of it too. Although it's a Wii U game, but it's had to implement it well, and it does well. It does well. It looks good, feels good, plays well, and it's going to be considered one of the best games ever on Nintendo Switch. So that's regardless of how you feel about the game itself, but it's considered by many it is. Numerous other games. I'm just naming two of those on top of my head, but there's other ones out there that plays well, like Super Mario Odyssey. Although we don't, not many of us talk about it anymore, but the game runs well, feels good, it's responsive, colorful. When you play it, do you honestly think, oh, this game is not 4K, this game doesn't have DLSS, this game doesn't have like all the high super resolution textures? Do you honestly gonna think that when you're playing? You're gonna have fun, and it runs well, smooth, and fun. That's all it is.
At that time, your mindset just like, oh my god, let me just let me just get the cappy.
Yeah.
Let me run around.
And think about 5 years this though. Yes. The hardware hasn't changed. The hardware hasn't degraded. People change, not the hardware. When people change certain hardware, a phone, a TV, whatever gadget you have, there's a honeymoon period. And I said it's very, very keen because everyone gets the FOMO, the fear of missing out. You want to get this. Like I know BMG has so much FOMO for everything. It's like that's a one acronym I will know.
Stop the FOMO.
Stop the FOMO, man. just get a clear objective. Like Benjamin, he's so FOMO because he got some extra money. He blew it on a TV, but then again, didn't think twice about it. So you gotta look at it objectively, outside of the FOMO, and then you make a informed decision. Yeah. And I'm looking at the way outside of that FOMO. I always try to look at that, with a keen eye, without being a fanboy or anything like that. And I try to give you guys advice along the way with that.
Yes. That's why for those people that saying things like that, literally, of any one of you, think about when you play the game first time. Yeah. Even though play 5 years, first time. Think about, go back in your memory. Think about 5 years ago or whenever you played for the first time Breath of the Wild.
Think about it. That memory will always be ingrained in you. The game hasn't changed. The hardware hasn't changed. It's just your perception changed
because you are seeing or hearing what other people saying things, and of course, it's pressed faster when it comes to things like that. And you see everybody like, oh my goodness, like on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter. So you like your mindset like, oh man, no.
I'll give a good example I'll give a good example. When I was talking about frame rates and stuff like that, the Nintendo 64, I have an OG Nintendo 64. If I was to play Ocarina of Time on the OG hardware, Nintendo 64, I actually know exactly where certain frame drops in certain occasions. Like, I'll give you an example, like the water temple. When you get onto the highest platform, when you play the ocarina, you bring the water level all the way to the top. Water temple, everyone's favorite. You bring the water to the highest level. That after you jump down, that part always drop frames. But do honestly anyone talk about that back then? The hardware hasn't changed. People's perception changed.
No, they all think
the game hasn't changed.
It's so hard.
The hardware hasn't changed.
Yeah.
People's perception, and the game has stayed the same as it was in 1998. So just a thought for you guys.
And then those people that played it back then, and then they see the Nintendo announced it to play on the Nintendo Switch, and it's so sad to see that. I'm like, we're like, come on, you played it 20 years ago. Did you like complain? Like, they trying to bring back for people to play, to bring back the memory to play on Nintendo Switch, and then saying like it should be 4K or should be whatever the resolution they say. I'm like, come on, like sometimes of course you have to be realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I am a tech person, but I'm also trying to be. I have rationale. Okay, a lot of hardcore people they just they see and hear it, but they don't think objectively what's happening. So I want to give you guys analysis, a thought, so that you can apply to your own situations, how you experience certain things. So penny for your thought, right? Thank you, Alan. Appreciate the contribution. And I don't think that's happening, man. Straight up, ain't happening. All right, I think there was a question. When do I think the next system come out? Not this year. Probably not next year either. Probably not, because Nintendo is more like kind of focusing on just gameplay experience.
It's kind of given. If you guys see the Nintendo Direct, the one previously, the one that announced, and then they already told you guys
it's gonna be at least. I'll say at least 2 years. At least 2 years. Because they look like I think that what changed in the climate of the environment is...
It was
an OLED came out.
Yes.
Obviously, they released the Nintendo Switch OLED. They're not going to release one right away. I was very surprised. When they released the Nintendo Switch OLED, I knew for a fact that they probably are going to expand for another year or so at the very least. Second of all, the chip shortage. That thing is not going to go anytime away soon. So when you're talking about new technology, you have the manufacturing fabs, that's how they call it, the semiconductor manufacturing fabs has to keep up pace to supply the chips that Nintendo Switch successor needs. On top of wherever they produce for other companies, Apple, AMD, Intel, Nvidia, whatever company out there use semiconductor, even cars,
and refrigerators,
microwaves, anything that use semiconductors, they have to keep up with it. There's a increased demand, but there is also a lot of problems along the way. Logistics is one of them, and then politics, the climate of the world right now. So that's going to compound to the difficulty of making it happen. I look at that stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't talk about politics on my channel. I don't. The reason why, but I am very well aware of what's happening out there. So I'll just let you guys know that, because I look at a big picture of things, so I can interpret it and kind of understand the world better, so I can make my own conclusions instead of someone telling me their opinion and not basing anything off of anything. It doesn't add up.
Like, what's wrong with Nintendo? Why they don't release a system? Come on, it's been 5 years. The Nintendo Switch is so old. I'm like, wow. Oh, we get those comments. That's why we say that.
Oh yeah, I see all kinds of comments. So whatever, man.
And like the other company have like the technology so advanced, and the Nintendo Switch when you got the Switch,
when the Switch came out, it was already older tech. Sorry to burst your bubble. It was an older tech already. It was a Maxwell architecture on a system on a chip. I already knew.
Yeah.
You know? So you weren't buying high tech back then anyway. Nintendo was never known for that since the GameCube. Just being real here. You know, you got into the system because you want the games, not the tech. You want the tech, you get a PC. And even with the PC, you got to back it up yourself. Just saying, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why a lot of people don't understand and then not look at things and the whole big picture.
Right.
That's why it's affecting everyone. It's not just gaming. Yeah, it is.
It's actually not RV. It's just a Tegra X1. It's actually proven. Just letting you know, it's a regular Tegra X1. It's the same as the NVIDIA Shield, just straight up. So not too surprising. They say it, but if it was, it's very minor. If it really was, but nothing can be conclude that it contribute. It's actually, I'll tell you right now, the Nintendo Switch is actually downclocked. It's not even running full clocked. It's not running full capacity on the Tegra X1. It can actually produce more juice if it needed to, but the problem is they try to balance thermals and battery life. It is a horrible at the same time. So think about that. All right. Anyway, any last thoughts? I think we're hitting strides here. We're like almost 3 hours or something like that.
Well,
something
because we haven't had a chill
Right?
stream, and plus this is like anniversary celebration, 5 years. Yeah.
Oh, it's been so long, right?
5 years.
5 years. But remember, as a reminder, it's also not. We've been talking about Nintendo Switch itself. It's also the Breath of the Wild's anniversary, so it's a milestone, and it's a good milestone. I'll say, because without Breath of the Wild, and I say this as a good thing though. Nowadays with the hardware, and I have a biggest complaint is for the newer generations. They launch with no games. I'm sorry, it's really no games. The newer systems, like the competing systems, that's my biggest complaint. And people bought them like hockey because during the pandemic time, people they stayed home. They want to buy all this stuff. The games are only kind of now starting to come out, like AAA. But it's like over a year plus.
Yeah.
In the old days, all you hardcore fans are whining, groan, and stuff like that. It's a free pass. That was a little bit to me unacceptable. I'm like, what the heck, you know? Like, I remember when Nintendo launched 2 games for Nintendo 64. It was Super 64 and Pilot Wings. That was okay. At least they have something. And then of course they like PS5 and Xbox Series had nothing. Nothing. Spider-Man is not AAA like that level. I'm sorry, it is not.
Well, then it is a AAA for joy
No,
mod.
no, absolutely not. It doesn't count that way. It's not a system seller. I'll tell you right now. People bought it because they want the new hardware because they're home and they stuck and they want to play something, you know. But that's the truth. Hey, I seen so many people's thoughts on that. Looking back in retrospect, that's the case. RV is like, I didn't pick up the Switch until like January 27th, and at that point the Switch had tons of games. Yeah, that's true.
A lot.
That's true. And the thing is, I want to bring back last point. When the Switch was released, I didn't say this yet. There was a lot of skepticism. I heard all of it. I heard all of it. One thing I saw potentially, like, wow, the concept was never done before. So that was something Nintendo's good at. They do things that are out of the norm. It's in their DNA. They do things like the industry would never do. And that's what drives the industry. And then that's the thing where I want to always say, no matter what other competing platforms do, it's always, they do the same. It's nothing really breathtaking. They have an ulterior motive. Every other manufacturer, they have, I feel like this is the case for all the time when it comes to Microsoft and when it comes to PlayStation. They do it with ulterior motive. You know, Microsoft is a software company. They want to go into your living room for the longest time. That's why they came up with the Xbox. They want to penetrate your living room where your central hub is the ecosystem of Microsoft. That's what comes to be Game Pass and all that stuff that they kind of pushing people to go into. Sony, they have the electronics division. Why do you think when they release a console, it's always cutting edge in a lot of sense? Microsoft too, don't get me wrong. They do it because they have to compete with PlayStation. Because Sony is an electronics company. They sell other things, audio gear, video gear. That includes TVs, audio systems, headphones, cell phone, whatever, and that is their own. Nintendo, what they have?
Even soon, it's gonna have a car too. So
Sony will come in cars.
Yeah,
they're gonna. You didn't know that? Look at CES. They want their own technology in cars. But when you think of Nintendo, what they have, they're not there for electronics. They're not there for software. They're not making up Windows 12.
They have Mario.
Yeah. They're essentially, their bread and butter is video games. So their priority, you can see, is game design. The other companies not. They just leave it to third-party firms. Yes, they do have their own studio and everything, but that's not their main gist. So that's why I always look at it in a perspective like, hey, Nintendo is in for the haul to make games, and their focus is games. And although they don't have the resources to make the utmost cutting edge for a reason, because they tried it before, and you guys spoke volumes. You guys did not buy the GameCube. That was the last generation that Nintendo didn't invest in technology. Nintendo 64 is cutting edge. GameCube was cutting edge at its time. It's actually way more powerful than the PS2. Way more powerful. But the PS2 was the one that's successful. So that goes back to the most powerful hardware does not succeed. That's the fact. And because gamers did not buy it. And then you know what Nintendo did? They went to the Wii. The Wii was a modified GameCube and hardware. It's definitely not the most powerful, but it's so better than any of that generation. Keep that in mind. When the Switch came out, it was less powerful than the PS4 and the Xbox, whatever it was, One X. I hate Microsoft. I'm sorry. I hate the names. Xbox One X. It's definitely not as powerful even that. But it's so well. Think about that. So, penny for your thought. All right. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I think that's a good conclusion. So you can draw your own conclusions. And since it's 5 years, I give you my full analysis and thought about the system. It's a very successful system, no matter what people say. So they're lying to themselves if they're otherwise. And first and foremost, you guys enjoy the games your way to play. Doesn't matter what it is out there. You don't have to play whatever is hot on social media. You don't. You play how you want to play it. You can play the launch titles if you want to, and you like that. Hey, that's worth it more to you than anything. If you're still playing with the whatever system, fine. That's
fine.
Yeah. So, let's see here. My way to play. Drop the. How dare you?
So bad.
You're so bad, man. I thought we evolved from that.
Oh my goodness, Art, you awake with us.
Art is awake. Oh my god, it's 3 a.m.
Thank you so much, everyone.
I wanna, before I end off anything, I wanna give a big shout out to everyone contributing today. Thank you so much for your generosity. It means the world. I can't imagine doing this literally like 5 years ago.
What a perfect ending.
Breath of the Wild. 2 VAI knows. We're ending off with the theme, the music from the trailer.
You guys remember?
Lit, Chills. Ooh, the chills.
Oh, we forgot to play it today. But
yeah.
But you guys.
Yeah. Oh, hit it perfectly.
I know, right?
Oh, but yeah, it's a landmark game.
Yes.
No matter how much I think about it and stuff like that, I don't deny it.
Seriously, thank you so much, everyone, for joining this surprise stream and staying all the way till like 3 a.m. Thank you so much for all the contribution. It really means a lot to us. We're gonna continue to work hard. We're gonna continue to have more surprise and more plans. Continue on the channel, especially this month. We're gonna surprise you guys. This weekend I might have an announcement, so join on the weekend. Later on might be a video release. Please watch it, thumbs up, comment, because I love the video. Do it for me, and when you watch it, you know what I mean, and you know why. Right. Thank you. Ars, I did it for you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, and I really mean it. Like, seriously, without this system, I wouldn't be known every single one of you guys. Wouldn't be able to play so many games. I play more games with you than my family. Seriously, it's awesome. Just because of little technology. Not the most powerful, but look, we got a wonderful, if you want to call it friends, I call it a family. You guys, seriously, we know each other so much. We care about each other, and we're here for each other all the time. 5 years.
5 years. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate this. Take care.
Thank you, Alan.
But thank you, all of you guys, members or non-members alike. We really appreciate each and every one of you guys, and the support has been immense. Here's to another generation. Let's see, I should say another year or so, or whatever the case is, until we play the next system. But we're gonna be keep jiving with the Nintendo Switch from here on. There's a lot more things to come, more games to play, and maybe more announcements to happen. Look forward to it.
Very a lot of surprises.
Lots
And
lots of
also
surprises.
family all around the world, all the way from Germany to much love, Marshall. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. As always, I'm Danny
Evelyn.
at the NintendoCade channel. Game on, and we'll see you again very soon.
Wait for until the song finish.
Okay.
Come on, Danny, you gotta be
Yeah, wait for
epic.
this. It's almost. I know, it's like the epicness, the epicness of the music. Oh, snap.
Wait, not yet, guys. You gotta wait. Link, wake up. I'm just kidding.
Bye, guys.
Not yet. Happy 5th anniversary,
Happy 5th
Nintendo
anniversary,
Switch.
Switch.
And Breath of the Wild.
Of course, and Breath of the Wild.
Good night.